Lagoon is being dredged, but I think it's waste of time and resources.
My name is Hannah Odame with the details of these and more in this bulletin. This is Joy News, independent, fearless and credible journalism. Thank you for joining us. Chairman of Parliament's Mines and Energy Committee, Samuel Atachia, is backing the decision to open a full-scale parliamentary probe into how government paid $12 million to Power China International for no work done on the Pwalugu Dam project. The Pwalugu Dam, which is estimated to cost $1 billion, was expected to have been completed by now. But checks by the minority revealed the project contractors have abandoned post. Ranking member on the Mines and Energy Committee, John Jinapo, tells Joy News they will trigger a parliamentary process to hold the finance and agri ministers for their complicity in the deal.
So there are two strands.
Right.
Next month when we resume, we're going to file all the necessary parliamentary processes. I'll brief minority leader tomorrow, and then we'll activate the parliamentary processes. We may summon the minister, we may constitute a committee to inquire and to get the facts.
Chairman of the committee, Samuel Atachia, assured Parliament will ensure it gets to the bottom of the issue.
I will start also to find a contractor.
Great.
The Parliament that I'm a part of and Jinapo is a part of. We'll find a contractor and begin to get the proper committee to look into this matter, because it is, if it is true, embarrassing. And we are bleeding the nation. If somebody can just put away $12 million US and he's not even apply the monies to a very critical project of consequence to this country.
You heard that Samuel Atachia, he's chairman of the Mines and Energy Committee in Parliament. Let's move on. There are more calls for the state to institute a special probe into the conduct of the Attorney General Godfred Yeboah-Dame in the ongoing ambulance trial of the minority leader Dr. Kesala Tuforse and two others. According to some lawyers, the inquiry will help settle the controversy surrounding a case that can potentially affect the country's criminal justice system. Here are private legal practitioners, Dr. Justice Shremsai and Samson Ladi Ayeneni, calling for a probe.
When strange things happen in a country and we want an honest and open conversations about them, and we want a permanent solution to some of these things, we set up a commission of inquiry to have an open conversation.
The matters are so serious, they are so weighty, and they go to first because there is the potential implications of crime and professional misconduct. It will be important that the matters are gone into in the interest of the parties, in the interest of the office of the Attorney General, and in the interest of criminal justice delivery.
Let's hear more from Samson Ladi Ayeneni, who says the claim by the Attorney General did not know about meeting one of the accused persons, Richard Jakpa, at the residence of a judge is not accurate. He made the revelation on Joy News Prime yesterday.
What I am informed suggests that what the AG's spokesperson told MFA is a big lie. Okay. That the claim of the involvement of a judge directly and the AG being unaware, that's what I am reliably informed, and have been pointed to something which shows that that claim potentially in the course of events will fall flat as a lie.
Moving on, NDC flag bearer John Dramani Mahama says he will stabilize the city in his first 100 days in office by launching an urgent economic recovery and fiscal consolidation plan after a national economic dialogue if he wins power in December. He was speaking at the Ghana CEO Summit.
The number one priority will be stabilizing the economy and restoring a stable currency. We will launch an urgent economic recovery and fiscal consolidation plan following a national economic dialogue which we intend to hold within 100 days of assumption of office. We will do this by pruning the huge size of government, reducing government expenditure, preventing waste and corruption, and boosting revenues by expanding the tax net.
Let's now hear from MPP flag bearer Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, who joined virtually and jabbed the former president, whom he says rabbited some of the MPP's flagship programs, including the free senior high school.
We are not talking about guinea fowl projects or planting projects and so on. It's very, very tree planting projects that bent when they were planted. So we can talk about this economy that you say has not done well is doing better than you did when you were president, Your Excellency. And so you can see. And then we implemented free senior high school education. Now that is one major landmark policy that we have put in place. And that, most people thought it wasn't going to be possible. In fact, the former president said if he had 2 billion Ghana cedis, he wouldn't invest it in free senior high school education. But we have, and the benefits are huge.
Dr. Baumia there. As the dredging of the Koli Lagoon continues, questions are emerging about its effectiveness in tackling the waste problem plaguing Accra. With a sense of uncertainty lingering in the air, the city awaits decisive action to address its mounting environmental challenges. In today's Filth exhibition, my colleague Adobia Sari takes you to Sodom and Gomorrah.
The Koli Lagoon, here in Accra, has been normalized as a symbol of environmental degradation and waste mismanagement. The government's initiative to dredge the lagoon aimed at tackling the mountain waste problem faces scrutiny as locals express uncertainty about its effectiveness. Kwekwe J, a footwear vendor near the lagoon, highlights the shortfall of the dredging exercise, which aimed at addressing the root cause of the waste issue.
The lagoon is being dredged, but I think it's waste of time and resources because after this exercise, the lagoon will accumulate filth again. The dredging exercise isn't the solution to our waste problems. There's a root cause to the filth which isn't being tackled.
And there's more in subsequent bulletins. Now, the Ghana Education Service has interdicted 3 senior officers of Some Senior High School in the Ketsu South District of the Volta region for allegedly stealing food items under the free senior high school program belonging to the school. Maxwell Agbagba is here with more details. Tell us about the identity of these individuals, Maxwell.
Well, Hannah, the statement from the GES gave us details of the officials. Richard Ametohe, who is a Beza, Yom Jukumu, who is matron in the school, and then Alex Obwedi, who is a storekeeper.
So what's expected to happen to them?
They have been told to hand over everything in their possession to the headmaster. We are also told that the GES has set up an investigative committee. The committee has been given 2 weeks to submit its report.
Thank you very much, Maxwell Agbagba. And that's it for the News at 6 with me, Hannah Odami. Thank you so much for your company. Please visit myjoyonline.com for more news and enjoy the rest of our programs.
You know, Papa, see that? And it's rickety car. Hey, Papa! Bobo, so how your engine now? It is half man, half amazing. Thanks to Quartz and you can feel better energy. Can't touch this. Actually, guys, so Sancho's engine just died like that? Yes, so somebody managed to convince him that there is a better engine oil than Quartz, and he switched. Sancho Panzapa. Now, which engine oil can be better than Quartz? No other, my guy. Quartz with its age-resistant technology, it keeps your engine younger for longer. Now you know. Have you guys seen the new bottle design? It's superb. Quartz 9000 from Total Energies there improves fuel efficiency. Why do you think Mr. Mane and Logoso have taken the Quartz Nation movement World Cup like that? Hey, sorry, Chairman Omani. Chairman. Hey, Chairman! Quartz. Keep your engine younger for longer.
They say a butterfly flapping its wings in Accra can cause a tsunami in Bangkok. So what if your factory in Nsawam could shake up the stock market in Hong Kong? What if your business in Elmina could affect fish production in Norway? What if your refinery in Tema could affect the price of petrol in Moscow? Well, now it can because you have access. Access to the bank with the largest number of customers in Africa. Access to our global branch network.
Good morning.
Our robust asset base and an unparalleled digital infrastructure. So go ahead and flap your wings wherever you are, because with us, you have access to an entire world of possibilities. Access more than banking.
No matter your water needs, Syntex has it all. Syntex Tank was first to introduce double layer tank, and now you can have as many layers as you want. Syntex Tank was first to introduce white inner layer tanks in Ghana, and now introduces the customer specs order, which will let you order any color and size you want. Syntex Tanks gives you the biggest warranty of 7 years, which no other tank gives you. So whatever your water consumption, size of project, or demand, choose Syntex Tank. Syntex Tank, stress-free. Syntex Tank, reliable. Syntex Tank, maximum guarantee. Call 0244 335 168, Kumasi 0505 555 666, or visit syntexgh.com. Syntex Tank, a strong, a tough.
Hello, Auntie Araba. Hey, Bugger, how are you doing today? I want to buy Pepsodent Cavity Fighter, but I don't have enough money. So what are you going to do? Can you give me the big size? You know, as for me, I'll pay the balance later.
Today, no credit. I haven't sold much this morning. If you don't have enough money for the big size, why don't you try the 120-gram pack?
There's a 120-gram pack? Introducing the new Pepsodent Cavity Fighter in 120-gram pack size. More affordable and convenient. Get yours today from any supermarket near you. Every smile matters. This advert is FDA approved.
Do you know what that is? It's the sound of me looking into my Nido 23 grams promo sachet for a code so I can win in the Nido Opatampamo promo.
Become one of the 3 lucky winners of a fully paid family getaway in Nido's Opatampamo promo. Look inside your Nido 23 grams promo sachet for a code. Dial *380*11# and follow the prompts for a chance to win big. This advert is FDA approved.
Hello?
Yo, bro! SG Ghana has done it again. Low interest rates on loans this year too. Yatisubium.
Charlie, I did throw inside. Let me call you back.
Call SG Ghana rather. Collect loan and buy car, my guy. Low, very low interest rates on loans this year too. It's difficult to keep good news to yourself, especially when it can transform your life and those close to you. SG Ghana went low on interest rates last year, and this year we are even lower. Yes, Yatisubium. Get the money you need to turn your dreams into a reality. Visit any SG Ghana branch near you and speak to our dedicated staff about the amazing Yatisubium loans today. You can also call 0302-214-314 for more details.
Ocho, it's 3 a.m. What now?
Yatisubium. Okay, bye. Societe Generale Ghana. The future is you.
Bafu Biscuit. The legendary Mbura is back.
Anyway.
Charlie, how are you?
I'm good, you?
Today I'm a bailiff. I'm a debt collector. And I'm not taking no for an answer. Some our money be is lost.
$12 million.
Some our money be that, I mean, when I think of the things it could do, it could feed all the children in every secondary school in this country. So they don't have to be eating gari with worms or any of the horrifying things that people's children are being forced to eat under the pretext of free SHS. Money that could treat every single dialysis patient till the end of the year. Money that could ensure that the NHIA could, when you flash your card, someone can actually give you a service. $11 million is not small money.
Where's the money?
Where is the dam? They say final payment. The dam was supposed to cost $1 billion. So if they've made a final payment to the contractors, where is the dam?
Obviously, there is no dam. So where did the money go?
And I'm not the only one asking questions. Listen to this.
So there are 2 strands.
Right.
Next month when we resume, We're going to file all the necessary parliamentary processes. I'll brief minority leader tomorrow, and then we'll activate the parliamentary processes. We may summon the minister, we may constitute a committee to inquire and to get the facts.
That's the minority, John Jinapo. But it's not only the minority. Listen.
I will start also to find a contractor.
Great.
The parliament that I'm a part of and Jinapo is a part of. We find a contractor and begin to get the proper committee to look into this matter, because it is, if it is true, embarrassing. And we are bleeding the nation. If somebody can just put away 12 million US dollars and he's not even apply the monies to a very critical project of consequence to this country.
And by the way, look, let's not lose sight. When they said 12 million or 11.9 million, they said final payment.
So that means
it's not the only payment.
Yeah.
Where's the rest? Where's the dam? Look, I went there in 2020. You remember when the Bagre Dam was flooded in Burkina Faso, and so many people's farmlands were flooded, including the farmland on which the president stood to cut sod for the Pwalugu Dam project. It was flooded. We went there. Albert Sori and I went to one of the sites where the construction is supposed to happen. It's supposed to happen on 3 separate sites. The site that we went to, they had a camp there, massive camp, where they were storing logs and logs of timber, iron rods, cement bags, all kinds of, materials for the project to begin. Do you know that just 2 years ago, Albert Sori went back there, and even the camp has been removed?
Hey.
So even though we have paid and paid final payment, they have, is it possible for a construction project to actually go backwards? Because that's what's happened. They've removed what they brought there.
Only in Ghana.
They have unconstructed the Pwalugu Dam. But we've just paid a final payment for it. Where the hell is our money? Where the hell is our dam?
No, I just hope that this doesn't become one of those stories that, dies with time. We have to get to the bottom of this.
Look, I'm happy that both sides of parliament are asking questions, but I'll also tell you that it worries me. Because one of those two sides should have answers. At least one side should have answers. So if they're also asking questions, where's the money? Even the auditors who put together the numbers that raised the question in parliament, the auditors themselves didn't know. They said, we didn't go and check anything. We just we saw that there's a final payment. So that's it.
It's a joke.
The governor himself was sitting there, stone-faced ignorance. Where's the money? Today I'm a bailiff. Anyway, on to pleasant things. For the 6 a.m. news, we're grateful to Total Energies. Total, we go the extra mile for you. And there is some news, hopefully a little bit might make you smile, not the exchange rate, but the rest of it, in the Joy Business Report, brought to you by Omni Basic Bank, at your service.
Hey, good morning. Welcome to the Joy Business Report. Coming up this morning, Bank of Ghana Governor Dr. Ernest Addison warns speculators betting on city's current challenges, insisting their days are numbered. Also coming up, Societe Generale yet to brief regulators in Ghana of a planned review of operations. Plus, declining inflation rate impacts marginally on cost of borrowing over the past 2 months. Details coming up. My name is Darryl Carl. Thanks for being with us this morning. Hello to our friends listening from Koforidon on KTU Radio. Bank of Ghana Governor Dr. Ernest Addison is warning speculators betting on the city's current challenges, insisting their days are numbered. The governor gave the caution at a presser following the Monetary Policy Committee's meeting to review the economy. Here's George Jaffe.
The governor's warning was based on some fresh measures being introduced that could help in firmly stabilizing the Ghana city.
We have built over 2 billion since the program started. That's a lot of foreign exchange accumulation. And we think that should give assurance to those who are unnecessarily speculating on the currency to desist from doing that. Because there will be a correction. And when the correction takes place, I'm sure you know what the implication is.
Dr. Ernest Addison is also rejecting suggestions that the IMF program has tied the hands of the Bank of Ghana, making it difficult to intervene in stabilizing the local currency.
We have some indicative targets, but these are not performance targets, right? So they are not deal breakers. So there is some flexibility in terms of those intervention budgets.
Has also been rejecting argument that majority of extra proceeds have not been returned to the economy.
You must have heard of the letter of commitment associated with ports. There's a letter of commitment arrangement in place where all exporters have to fill. Now, if you are not able to repatriate export receipts, you are locked out of the system and you are unable to undertake the next export.
This is what the governor of the Bank of Ghana, Dr. Ernest Addison, had to say on the advisor that has been appointed to help in recapitalizing UNB.
So far, the report that he has brought are quite satisfactory. They are making improvements. So we are happy that we have somebody there.
On decline in lending to businesses, the governor argued the development was expected, looking at the current challenges facing the economy. He however believes that the situation should improve in the coming months.
Well, meantime, economist Dr. Edu Susakode has been reacting to measures announced by the Bank of Ghana to stabilize the cedi. He says they are in line with its regulations. It follows concerns that these measures, including banning any form of advertising by forex bureaus, could lead to a controlled pricing. Take a listen to what Dr. Edu Susakode said.
When Ghana government liberalized the exchange rate market, we have been practicing what we call the dirty floating, where you allow demand and supply to determine the exchange rate, but within a certain band. It doesn't go above, it doesn't go below. So we are doing the managed floating exchange. And so it's better. So you allow the market to determine the exchange rate within a range, and then you intervene when it's going beyond what the band. So yes, the BOG will have to intervene every now and then.
You heard economist Dr. Edu Susakode. On the currency market this morning, the dollar going for 14 cedis, 70 pesos. That's the rate commercial banks are offering to their retail clients looking for the dollar today. The British pound going for 18 cedis, 73 pesos, and the euro 15 cedis, 95 pesos. Now, the Bank of Ghana has raised some serious concerns about how Société Générale is going about its planned review of operations in Ghana. The French bank last month announced that it would soon embark on strategic review of its business in Ghana. However, it was silent on the structure and form of this review. But Governor of the Bank of Ghana, Dr. Ernest Addison, says regulators have been left in the dark.
This is an area where we have not formally received any information on that from SG, both from their group nor from the office in Accra. I have had discussions with their office, Côte d'Ivoire, and I have complained that we don't want to be surprised. We are hearing things in the air, and we want to see the long list of those that are interested in acquiring their shares. We do not even want to see a short list. So I have expressed those concerns to their representative at the Côte d'Ivoire office, and hopefully we would hear something from the group very soon.
Central Bank Governor Dr. Ernest Addison there. Average lending rate eased to 31.25% last month from 32.37% recorded in March 2024. That's according to data from the Bank of Ghana. This is equivalent to more than 2% drop. Now, the decline could be in line with declining inflation rate over the past 2 months. The average lending rate began 2024 at 32.94% and took a nosedive in February and March 2024 and further in April. Meanwhile, the Ghana reference rate stood at 29.82% in April 2024. The developments could go a long way to influence the cost of borrowing in the country in the coming months, despite the central bank's decision to keep the policy rate at 29%. Economist Professor Godfrey Bokwing has said that the gradual build-up of Ghana's foreign reserves under the IMF program is a good step that could support the cedi. He is of the view that the restriction placed on the Bank of Ghana to stop it from using the country's reserve to support the cedi is a signal to government to deploy fiscal measures to stabilize the currency. Speaking to Joy Business, Professor Bokwing said the restriction will remove central bank financing of government expenditure in the 2024 elections.
Under the IMF-supported program, they favor flexible exchange rates, which in itself limits the ability of the central bank to intervene in the market and fight off the depreciation, by burning it through our reserves. Now, at the time we signed up onto the IMF-supported program, in fact, December 2022, our international reserves on net basis had reached a precarious state. So part of the IMF program is to build our international reserves to the level of 3 months of import cover by 2026. What that means is that it ties the hands of the central bank from coming onto the market to sell dollar, on its own account in order to moderate the depreciation. They can't do that now.
You had the economist Professor Goffert Bokpin. You're listening to the Joy Business Report. Now, Chief Executive of CEO Network Ghana, organizers of the Ghana CEO Summit, Ernest de Graaf Ejir, has underscored the need for public-private sector partnership to aid economic growth. He spoke to Joy Business at the 8th Ghana CEO Summit in Accra.
The one-day 8th Ghana CEO Summit focused on the theme Reigniting Business and Economic Growth. Ernest de Graaf Ejiri, the Chief Executive Officer of the CEO Network Ghana, emphasized that this year's theme highlights the critical need for collaboration between Ghana's private and public sectors.
We believe that it's a good platform to help prepare Ghana to achieving having one of the best business regulatory environment. Hence the AI as an application and an outcome, a beneficial one of the digitalization policies that the country is still working on.
Vice President Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia underscored the importance of the private sector in driving Ghana's digitalization efforts.
Most of the things that we have done in the digital space has been through the private sector. So government is not uploading and spending upfront.
Former President John Dramani Mahama expressed optimism about the potential of artificial intelligence.
The convergence of economic diversification and artificial intelligence presents us with a unique opportunity to drive sustainable growth and prosperity for our dear country, Ghana.
The Ghana CEO Summit annually brings together over 500 top CEOs, heads of states, entrepreneurs, and business leaders from across West Africa and around.
Well, meanwhile, MTN Ghana boss Stephen Blewett is linking improved investment in broadband rollout to the expansion of the economy. Mr. Blewett says that that's an area that could be explored to help in the recovery of the economy. He spoke to Joy Business at the ongoing Ghana CEO Summit in Accra.
So if you have a 10% increase in broadband penetration in a country, the ITU, the International Telecommunication Union, did research around the world. You see a 2.5% growth in GDP. That's significant, just from an increase in 10% of broadband penetration. So that means we need to allow that to happen. And to have that happen, you need to give people access to devices at better prices. We've got to make sure that we have a quality network. We've got to make sure the pricing is also good so that people have access to use data. When you do that, you grow your economy. I mean, that's the
Stephen Blewett, the Chief Executive of MTN Ghana, speaking to Joy Business at the Ghana CEO Summit in Accra, where Chief Operating Officer of the Multimedia Group, Ken Ansah, was adjudged CEO of the year 2023 in the media and radio category. Congratulations to you, Chief. Well, next, don't hesitate to report suspicious investment companies to the appropriate regulators, such as the Bank of Ghana or the Securities and Exchange Commission. On today's edition of Investor Eye, a senior manager in charge of the Risk Management Department at the Securities and Exchange Commission, Zakaria Haruna Baba, tells Joy Business what to do after one falls victim to a fraudulent investment scheme.
Yes. If you fall victim to these things, we encourage you to report the matter to us. In the first place, you report it to SEC. We have our lines. We have the website. When you go to the website, you have a complaint button that you can click in and then report this matter to us. You can also use the email address, the info@sec.gov.gh. You can report the matter to us. You can also call. You can also walk in to us. However, because these entities are not licensed, they are not regulated, we also encourage the public to report to the law enforcement agency. We have the YOCO, we have police, CID. You can report the matter to them. If they see that issue falls under our mandate, they'll contact us.
All right, and that's it for the Joy Business Report. Before we go, let's check the commodity market for you. Crude oil went up by more than $2. Open trading this morning at $83.26. A barrel. Gold is going for $2,375 an ounce after going up marginally from yesterday's trading. Cocoa, on the other hand, shot up by almost $200, selling this morning at $8,294 a ton. That's it for the Joy Business Report. Once again, congratulations to Chief Ken. CEO of the year 2023.
Yeah.
Media radio category at
That's
the 8th Ghana CEO Summit.
No doubt about it. No doubt about it. Yes,
Is
Chief
there
Ken.
going to be a celebration today?
There'd better be some kind of kinky party. Even if
Is how he never paid it.
Sikam
We are proud of you, Mr. Ansam.
Yes. Congratulations, Chief Ken. All right then. So, inspiration.
Okay. Sammy says there'll be an exclusive interview with Chief Ken on the show.
Hey, Sammy, if you can produce that, interview, you will win Producer of the Year. All right. So the backroom boys have chosen again. Gabriel Eziashi. You know who that is?
I don't think I've heard of him.
No, me neither.
Okay.
Yes, apparently he's done an African medley that we will like.
All right.
Okay, we trust the boys. So that was the selection of the backroom boys this morning. Hello, Raymond.
Yes, mostly he's behaving as somebody that I know.
Why are you taking yourself out of
yes,
it?
when it is,
when you actually
when it's a very wonderful song. Oh yeah, this song was selected. You even give history of the song. When the thing does not go well, then you come and say, oh, some people did it.
But I didn't say it didn't
in
go
this
well.
case, in this case, I agree with you. When I came, I said I had a suggestion. People said, who am I to suggest to them how to play? And they decided to do this, so I support you fully.
But I haven't said anything.
I dissociate myself fully from the song.
Me, I haven't said anything.
I think Samuel Adame had nothing to do the song too. We need a probe.
But what's wrong with the song?
Like Pwalugu, we need a probe.
You are also asking what's wrong with the song.
Good morning.
Good morning, Mama. Hello, Ray. How you doing?
Oh, we are surviving. By the grace of the Almighty, we are surviving.
Amen.
Yes.
Welcome back from Kumasi.
Oh, yeah.
How was
wonderful place. Wonderful things happening in Kumasi.
No doubt. Yes. I hear that's the place to be.
Yes, please.
All the grand wizards came together, apparently.
You will not go to heaven for saying that.
Anyway. So before we get into the all of the good stuff, look, at some point we need to really have a serious conversation about this Pwalugu nonsense. enough is enough. But let's start with the Drive Safe campaign.
And it's brought to us by Joe News and Multimedia Group. It's supported proudly by Toyota Superior Quality. So today our tip says, cut out distractions. A distraction is any activity that diverts your attention from the task of driving. Driving deserves your full attention. So please stay focused on the driving task and be safe on the road.
We can now learn how to say it right, and it's brought to you by Kingdom Books. A Kingdom quality and affordability are their hallmarks. And Societe Generale Bank Ghana, the future is you.
Something must be done. You say either, I say either.
Today, I want us to talk about two more words whose spellings are similar, but their meanings and pronunciations are completely different. Dairy and diary. You know, people don't just confuse the pronunciations of these two. Their spellings get mixed up too. Dairy is spelt D-A-I-R-Y, and diary is D-I-A-R-Y. Now, let me help you to say them right. Dairy is the name given to all products made from or containing milk. And a diary is a book in which a daily record of events is kept. So, how can I help you remember the difference? Well, milk comes from cows. I have a phobia of cows, so I just think scary dairy. And then I immediately know the other one is the book. What did cows ever do to me, I hear you ask? Well, I really don't know. They just have this weird look of intelligence in their eyes, almost as if they know how to talk, you know? Not just how to talk, but how to say it right. Ooh, spooky. Yes. Okay, so let's get into the news review. It's brought to us by Syntex Tank, a strong, a tough, and Access Bank, more than banking.
Let me go through first the daily guide, and it says ambulance case after forcing Bex AG to drop case. That's on the front page here, and the expectation is that the NDC will do a press conference at 2 p.m. today as the latest 2 p.m.
At 2 p.m.
Yes. Bawumia dares Mahama to debate.
Sorry, just a moment on that first one. I'm hoping that they will answer a few questions for us at 2 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
For example, these meetings they are talking about, who initiated them? I want to know that, among other things.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's continue.
Samson has been talking about that too earlier. They played it in the bulletin. Okay. Now, Bawumia dares Mahama to debate. That's on the front page of the daily guide. And this is something that we should look for. In fact, we should settle that conversation in the Republic of Ghana. That merely because you put yourself up in the relevant political party by a criteria, let's say with representation in parliament, you should be able to subject yourself to a national debate with your main opponent. Is the least you can do. We are not even saying that you should be to have the best of ideas in the world. We are not saying that you should be the brightest of the people in the world.
Actually, we are saying that you should be bright.
Oh, that one. Yeah.
You should be.
It stopped being a criteria a long time ago, but that's not. You should avail yourself to engage the people, especially your opponents, so that the exchange of ideas, some of us will be impressed with it. We will be impressed and be able to test some of the things that sometimes when they don't get the challenge happening that way, then they subsequently roll over to becoming leaders. Then they start implementing things. Then we realize that it was on the wrong foot right from the beginning. So to avoid or expand the space and also make sure that issue-based campaigning is part of it, I think it's a good call that there should be a national debate on this particular level.
So the CEO Summit was some sort of platform, because we're told former President Mahama was there in person, and then Dr. Bawumia joined via video link.
Yes.
And they were talking about their policies.
It was quite interesting.
He joined via Zoom. Anyway, so
quite interesting.
Next time,
maybe we'll bring back a bit of it later.
Yes. Face to face will work. So boy 3 killed in Lil Wayne accident. That's what they are reporting this morning.
Oh no!
Have I missed something substantive related to?
No, we
was
talked
an accident
about the accident in general, but
last weekend, and Lil Wayne actually survived and attended an event later that day.
Exactly, the premiere of his movie.
Yes, after the accident. But I mean, it turns out somebody didn't make it. And
Wow.
that's
All
very
right.
sad.
That's unfortunate.
So yes, we have said it's an accident, but a probe determining whether or not it's an accident and there was no foul play is important.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so that we don't dismiss it, so that we know it's not a road traffic incident that requires proper probe, because there can be reckless and endangering lives too through some of these activities. So that particular probe cannot be let go, mainly because we have heard of what has happened. The police cannot go to sleep and just write it off as an accident.
Yeah.
They should properly investigate and tell us what happened and whether or not nobody ought to stand trial for that. Yes, anyway.
Nobody was negligence.
Yeah. Because sometimes we just wish it away and just give titles to it. Well, that's on the front page. And Ghana Green Day is on it in 10 days away. That's also on the front page of the Daily Guide.
All right. The Economy Times is reporting that government recorded 2.6% deficit for the first quarter of 2024. There's a good breakdown of that in the paper. Ghana loses $54 billion annually to environmental degradation. That's according to the EPA, and government expect $2.3 billion to support the city. The irony of this, we're losing $54 billion and we're expecting 2.3 to support the city.
Hopefully it will come through. Now, the Daily Graphics reporting this morning, halting city decline. BOG rolls out tough measures. And these tough measures are setting up forex task force to monitor forest bill, which has been done before anyway. That's sometimes we've been shut some of them.
And the task force went out. I remember.
So
the mall. Yeah,
I think a better appreciation of this is BOG repeats old measures that did not work.
We need
yes.
Dami, we need a conversation.
BOG recycles old failed ideas.
Yes.
These are all accurate headlines.
Because if that succeeded, then we shouldn't be here.
Yeah.
And if that failed, then why are we repeating
it succeeded and we stopped it and we moved on and we actually say do small, we'll come back and repeat these ideas in the future. That's how I understand it.
But the guys at the airports, you know that popular zone.
Yes, that bus stop.
Have they stopped?
They are there.
Close to the roundabout.
Go there this morning, they are there.
We are tricking people to okay. Bawumia Mahama spar over economy, and that's at the CEO summit. And Ghana loses $1.9 billion to post-harvest losses annually. Every year. That's World Food Program, $1.9 billion to post-harvest losses. And okay, so let me bring you a story. Minority urges president to construct Pwalugu Dam project, and that's also on the front page of the paper by the name The Daily Graphic here.
I'm just thinking, the black market, are we sure the black market is solely responsible for this cedi depreciation?
I mean, it contributes, but it certainly is not the whole problem. It does contribute. Look, the amount of dollars that are being kept and traded by these,
because aren't state officials themselves hoarding
even some of the
currency?
Banks? Even some banks allegedly rely on black market to get dollars. So look, it's part of the problem. It's part of the problem. But the root cause is much bigger than all of these things we are discussing. I mean, much bigger. The fundamental failure of us as a nation to do the things that will give value to our city, to put value out into the world. That fundamental failure is what is causing this problem. And it will keep happening. No matter how many times Bank of Ghana comes to do an anniversary implementation. Something that should be done all year round. They do it once a year.
And I think that if you're tackling just that aspect of it and you're not dealing with it holistically, you will not be resolving the issue. It will always be back. Well, the New Finder newspaper says fireworks in quotes at CEO Summit. We've talked about it as Bawumia Mahama tackled each other. Ghana eyes $2 billion out of $34.1 billion global salt market is another headline. And Moses Baden, a CEO of Margins, he's been adjudged overall best CEO. And our
to him.
own CEO,
Yes, the one I'm interested in.
Ken Ansah, was also adjudged CEO of the year 2023 in media, radio sector. Sami Odabi says
he keeps
we have an exclusive.
Yes. Sami keeps promising an exclusive interview with Ken Ansah on this show.
Ken Ansah. Good luck to you.
If you manage,
we can get him to talk a bit about sports. But I don't know about a full-blown executive interview.
We'll see how that goes.
Oh, this is a story that's been making rounds, just a little bit of it. And Accra High Court has dismissed a libel suit filed by Nana Oye Bampo Addo, former Minister for Gender, Children and Social Protection, against Tony Litter for no reasonable cause of action.
Oh, interesting. All right. Okay. Let's do the online review, as brought to us by Zenith Bank in your best interest, Goyle Good Energy, Goyle Yanara India, and G&J Technical Services, celebrating 30 years of providing backup power in Ghana. And the big one, SNIT must come clean. Majority Leader demands transparency on hotel sale. I'm going to say the same thing I said about the Pwalugu Dam issue. That, I mean, it's good when you see both sides of the floor demanding the right thing be done. But it's also worrying when the one side that should have answers doesn't have answers and is asking questions. You wonder, so who knows? Who knows?
The executive.
They know.
Yeah.
Okay. You. All right then. So look. Let's get straight to this Pwalugu business, and I won't lie to you, it upsets me. First of all, let's listen to when the question was raised in Parliament. I think it was during a Public Accounts Committee hearing. The Bank of Ghana was in this seat. The governor was there, and this question was asked.
The question is, I thought probably before payments are made, contractors present certificates, because when you get to Pwalugu, there's nothing there. There's not even a pole. There's not even a signboard. And if the contractor is taking $11 million, there's nothing. There is no even a what do we call it? Like a container. You can't even see the project side. So what certificate was presented before this money was paid? That's my question.
Let him answer.
I want to know how that money was paid.
Yes, he will answer.
I think the amount you are referring to was paid 21, not 2022. And the auditors would have to tell us, because they must have cited their documentations before they wrote this report. The Auditor General, yeah. So maybe they can explain.
Auditors, could you help us out over here? It says final payment. Now the honourable member is saying that there's nothing at that side. I'm sure when you did the audit, you saw something.
Honourable Chair, Controller instructed them to pay, and they paid. We are not aware whether the project has been completed or there's nothing ongoing.
Yes, sir.
Chairman, I'm not happy with the response from the auditors, because as part of the audit, they simply don't verify payment regularities. They do in situ inspection of projects. So yes, you may be at the headquarters, but the regional officers who are closer to it could have gone to site to ascertain that not merely paying for the project on paper, but the project has actually been delivered.
Yeah. So of course the minority went up to look to see for themselves. John Jinapo then said this.
By now, the project should have been completed and commissioned. We have received numerous reports indicating that no work is being done. And so we are here to witness for ourselves the state of the construction. We've engaged the paramount chief, we've engaged the community, and we are here ourselves to see for ourselves the status of the work. I can confirm to you that so far, almost $12 million has been paid to the contractor. At today's exchange rate of about 16 CD, that translates to about 192 million Ghana cedis. And as you can see, nothing, and I mean nothing, is being done here. This project can generate 60 megawatts of hydropower, 50 megawatts of solar power, and irrigate thousands and thousands of lands for rice production and other crops. But more importantly, it will serve as a bulwark and as a buffer to ensure that we do not have the perennial flooding that we suffer with water coming up north. We would activate all the parliamentary processes to retrieve that amount of money, almost 200 million cedis, that has been dashed to this contractor. Somebody must be held liable. Somebody must be held accountable. 200 million cedis is no small money. $12 million can do a lot in this country. And so we would use every legitimate means, every legal means to retrieve the money and punish those who have caused this crime, financial crime, and financial loss to the state.
Yeah. So that was the minority speaking on this matter and telling us what they intend to do about it. But they are not the only ones who want questions answered. The majority, at least Mr. Atachian, who heads the Mines and Energy Committee, had this to say.
I will start also to find a contractor.
Great.
The parliament that I'm a part of, and Jinapua is a part of, we find a contractor and begin to get the proper committee to look into this matter, because it is, if it is true, embarrassing, and we are bleeding the nation. If somebody can just put it away $12 million US dollars, and he's not even apply the monies to a very critical project of consequence to this country.
Yeah. So that's where we are. Now, in fact, in 2020, that's 4 years ago now, Albert Sori and I went to visit the Pwalugu Dam site. He joins us on the phone, just so you don't have to take my word for it. Albert, good morning to you.
Good morning, Kojo.
Yeah, so of course, you've been our correspondent in the region for many years. And you and I took a trip to go see the site of the Pwalugu Dam in 2020. Do you remember what we saw?
Yes, exactly. Yes, so when we first visited in 2020, this was after we had serious flooding in the Upper East region. We saw the campsite where the contractor was housing his equipment. It was on about 2 to 3 plots of land, which was fenced using this sort of zinc material, and we had several containers with what we were told by a security man who was at the post that their equipment was in there. The contractors themselves were not there on the day that we first visited, but this was what we saw at the place.
Do you remember we were told that the contractors have been diverted to another project because money wasn't being brought for the Pwalugu project to commence?
Yes, at the time, it was one of the reasons that he was not available. So what they told us was that he would be back, and that is why the campsite was there. But in 2022, when I started producing a documentary on this dam to get to know where it had gotten to, I visited the place again, and this time they had now completely removed the campsite. There was no sign apart from chippings and a number of cement blocks, and then some debris of what was left after they removed the campsite. This was all that was on the site when I returned in 2022. In the month of August, I was producing the documentary called The Dam of Promises, where we basically try to track the progress of the dam from all the communities that we know were involved in terms of stakeholder consultations, community engagements, etc., towards the preparation for the construction of the dam.
Yeah. What is there today?
There's nothing there. So apart from the stakeholder consultations that they did, one of the things we found out from the community people when we were producing the documentary was that they had done some sort of evaluation of their lands. So some of them were even asked to bring their documents. Some of them were given some sort of contract. Those of them who could not read and write, they were made to thumbprint on the documents. Others had to sign because this was towards possessing their lands if the construction of the dam were to start. There were some communities in one of the community called a community called Kubio. They told us that for them, they had actually been told that they will have to move. The whole community will have to move because the reservoir of the dam is going to cover the entire community. So there were discussions in terms of where they will move them to and all of that. And they also had a lot of reservations because, they needed to be sure what they were going to get if they were to move from a community in which their people have lived for hundreds and hundreds of years. So these were the things that we know had been done. But in terms of the real construction itself, nothing, was done. And the situation remained the same when I visited with the Honorable John Jinapo and his team on Saturday. We visited the same place, and there was nothing there, just as we saw in 2020 when I did the documentary.
Interesting. All right, Albert. Thank you very much for giving us the absolute latest. That is an independent verification. So you now can be sure that there is absolutely nothing.
What was this project supposed to do? The project, which was estimated at $993 million US, will be the single largest investment ever made by the government in the northern part of the country to address three main issues. And this is what we're told then. 1. Provision of water for irrigation. 2. Generation of electricity. 3. Control of the annual flooding in communities in the upper east and northeast regions. Apart from the fact that it's a scandal on its own, we've not done anything there. We were able to give money out for no work done.
Yeah.
In this century, not some time ago.
No supervision.
Yes. Kojo, there are contractors today who have finished work on projects who have been waiting for years. They have raised their certificates. Every time some of them complain, but they say if you complain plenty, you'll not get the next job.
7 years.
Yes, some of them. Yeah, I know. Yeah. So, yes, and they formed a group merely to be able to get part of the money. But we're able to give monies to people for no work done. Now, we know we do gimmicks in this country. So one of the excuses they may come up with that, the preparatory work also costs something. Sometimes they say feasibility studies may cost you this. Forming a committee to look into the commencement of the project and all of that is the reason why I support. At first I was going to say that there was no need for any committee. I just go and straight arrest the persons involved, make sure that I get back the money and move on with their lives quickly. This one, you don't need a committee for 2 years with the recommendations. The parliament will be thrown. Should we prosecute or we should not prosecute? That becomes a different matter. It becomes what's the name of that thing that we went to get, the vaccine. Up to now, we don't know what Health Minister Kwakwaj Mamen, who was removed recently, was done to him. I hope you get my point. So, as for a parliamentary committee, I was not interested in it. But somebody ought to get to the bottom of the matter, because when they raise certificates, the presumption is that somebody has reviewed those certificates, has evidence
certified,
that
actually.
Yes, has evidence that there's work done. Mama, there are people who have gone through these processes. They are in a queue.
Yeah.
But for you to be able to bypass this for no work done, oh no, come on. See, sometimes we get to a new law, but this one, it's almost like a scam. It's almost like the kind of fraud that happens with some of these what they call small boys.
Almost like.
What else can I say?
So what doesn't make sense to me? Because this whole cutting of the sword was done in 2019.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We assembled big people, lots of people. The president was there, the vice president was there. The promise that this would hold large volumes of water from the spillage of the Bagri Dam was also one of the things that were said at that meeting, that gathering. But in 2020, Kojo, you go there and nothing is happening. In 2022, nothing was happening because there are a lot of reports about the project being abandoned. This is 2024, and it turns out that we've paid so much money and nothing has been happening for years. And the thing is, nobody really raised it in terms of an official. There were ministers, the president was there, the vice president was there. It was only the people in the community. I remember the peasant farmers also going on some sort of demonstration about 2 years ago or so. But leadership, in terms of the people who were allowing the monies to be paid, it's like nobody cared. It sounds a bit absurd when you hear an auditor say once controller released the money, it was paid. I don't want to be too critical because we don't know the parameters that they were working with as auditors.
They were auditors.
Unless we know exactly what they were reviewing. So I want to give them the benefit of the doubt. But the point is, how can we pay so much money for a project that means so much to the nation, and yet nobody cared to follow up? And so we've just thrown 12 million just out there like that. It's amazing.
Look,
it doesn't make sense.
They were auditors. So me, I don't want to give anybody benefit of the doubt. $12 million dollars at least, we know, has been paid to somebody, and we still don't have a dam. We have nothing. In fact, what was put there just for the project to start has been removed. So if anything, we have gone backwards.
So what did we pay the money for?
So I don't want to give anybody benefit of the doubt. Auditors, look, when auditors come to multimedia, they check everything. If it says on the books that there is a 2-bedroom house somewhere belonging to multimedia, they go there. Not only do they go to check that the house is there, they'll go inside to check that the bedrooms are actually 2. An auditor's job is to check that what is on paper exists in reality. That's your job as an auditor. So if you are asked this question by Parliament and you say controller paid, so that was it. So what are you auditing? What are we paying you to audit? What have you verified? What have you verified? Controller paid, the end. Hey, so can you imagine the amounts of monies that controller has just paid and nobody has verified? One sharp member of parliament spotted this one and saw that there were no certificates attached and asked about it. But can you imagine the number of payments controller makes? Do we verify them all? No, I'm sorry, but hearing an auditor say that, and you see the strength with which he said it, with his full chest, controller paid. So we didn't check anything. Meanwhile, the people of, you see, this thing, it affects actual people. I met farmers who said that, look, our wives, they don't even talk to us anymore. They don't talk to us anymore because the entirety of the year's produce has been washed away. And so we don't know how we are going to pay our children's school fees. We don't know how we are going to pay the debts that our wives have incurred in the market. So when they come home after being insulted by the market woman, and then we are sitting there smiling, hey, my dear, they don't even want to see our face. And this is entire communities worth of people whose livelihoods were washed away because of the flooding of the Bagre Dam. And the simple solution that was promised from 2019 and touted, not only promised, but touted. You see, that's the thing that makes it scam-like. Because they touted it. Well, yeah, who did they?
Yeah.
They made noise about it, that this is the biggest investment by any government in the north. They said they will pay for it with government funds. They're not going to go and borrow any money from anybody.
I recall that conversation to about funding.
Yes.
Yeah. And
they're not going to borrow.
We were made to look like skeptics. people who are not sure, or people who are questioning where the money will come from, or we did not know what we were about because we only questioned whatever government wanted to do. Indeed, it was made to look like, why? If something good is going to happen for these two areas or regions, why do you appear to be opposed to something good like that?
Exactly.
Then we come full circle.
I remember in 2020 when I came back, and I was concerned that there seems to be no progress after an entire year. When I came back, we had conversations here. Winston, I remember he pulled up the appendix from that previous year's budget, and they had allocated about 50 million cedis.
Yeah.
Cedis to a project that will cost 1 billion, which they had promised will complete in 4 years. So we were sitting here and calculating that if you are releasing 50 million cedis per year,
at that rate,
when will you get to $1 billion? So we were asking questions even then. Son, even what we saw, they are going to go and remove it, but they'll continue paying. They've made a final payment of 12, let's call it 12 million because it's 11.9. $12 million. And there's no dam.
But this is not acceptable.
Allah, today they will show us either the dam or the money. Who did they pay the money to, and what did that person give us in exchange? Where is the money?
This is unacceptable.
Some Chinese company was given the contract. Where are they? Where are they and where's the money? Someone knows the answer. The person is quietly listening to us.
Who is supervising this
Quietly
project?
listening to us. Quietly listening to Parliament. Quietly listening. But you know the answer. Look, we would have brought you the BBC News thanks to Fidelity Bank, believe with us. And Old Mutual, 10 years of greatness in Ghana, here for a lifetime. Look, we're coming back to this. We're not done. We'll take some messages. Stay with us. This is the Super Morning Show on Joy. Independent, fearless, credible. Yejiinska.
We have helped businesses connect with their trade partners all over the globe. From Ghana to Burkina Faso, Cote d'Ivoire, Benin, Togo, Senegal, China, Morocco, France, Netherlands, and many other countries. We have made it possible to bring Ghana to the world. We have brought small and medium businesses closer to their customers across the regions in Ghana with our SME support facilities. We have brought relief and smiles to the faces of families with our employee personal loans. With our cutting-edge technology and digital support, we take the burden of complex thinking off you, making life simple. That is who we are, as close as a partner. Bank of Africa. We are indeed the African bank with the global reach.
Good energy hits the road with exciting choices to energize your ride, giving you more options to take you further. Watch this space for your choice.
Goyle, yeah.
What name brightens the streets, homes, and businesses of Ghana? What company has been providing world-class backup power to Ghanaians for 30 years?
G&J Technical Services.
Final answer?
Yes, G&J. Final answer.
Correct.
G&J is celebrating 30 years of providing backup power in Ghana. As the largest supplier of world-class generators in the country, we have been the backbone of Ghana's alternative power industry by delivering the best sales, maintenance, and after-sales solutions the nation has ever seen. We've done it for 30 years, and we promise that the future will be even brighter. Reach us in Accra on 030-268-9178 or 9179 and 020-222-2204 all the way to 2220. And in Kumasi on 020-222-236 or 020-222-2220.
When the pain is too much, don't know what else to do. So hunam ya buya, na hunya munya. Rapina, will take the pain away. Rapina, vema buya unejai.
Rapinol is what you need. Rapinol will relieve you of all aches and pain in your body. Rheumatic pain, menstrual pain, body pain, toothaches, and other feverish conditions. Rapinol is a quality product from Danex Itin Starwin PLC. If symptoms persist after 48 hours, consult a physician. Not suitable for children below 16 years old, asthmatic, and ulcer patients. This advert is FDA approved.
Let's go planting.
Year in and year out, you've stood with the government for the best cause. Once again, the government of Ghana is calling on you to help Green Ghana under the theme Growing for a Greener Tomorrow. Participate in the planting of 10 million tree seedlings nationwide on 7th June and let's green Ghana for the next generation. The Forestry Commission will make free seedlings available at vantage points nationwide. Green Ghana, let's go planting. This campaign is proudly brought to you by the Government of Ghana under the auspices of the Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources, Forestry Commission, Ghana Forest Investment Program, National Alternative Employment and Livelihood Program for Illegal Mining, Minerals Commission Ghana, and Forest Plantation Development Fund Board.
Let's go planting.
Joy FM.
I love this station.
The question is, I thought probably before payments are made, contractors present certificates. Because when you get to Pwalugu, there's nothing there. There's no even a pole. There's no even a signboard. And if the contractor is taking $11 million, there's nothing. There is no even a what do we call it? Like a container. You can't even see the project site. So what certificate was presented before this money was paid? That's my question.
Let him answer.
I want to know how that money was paid.
Yes, he will answer.
I think the amount you are referring to was paid 21, not 2022. And the auditors would have to tell us because they must have cited their documentations before they wrote this report. The Auditor General, yeah. So maybe they can explain.
Auditors, could you help us out over here? It says final payment. Now the honorable member is saying that there's nothing at that site. I'm sure when he did the audit, you saw something.
Honorable Chair, Controller instructed them to pay, and they paid. We are not aware whether the project has been completed or there's nothing ongoing.
Yes, sir.
Chairman, I'm not happy with the response from the auditors because as part of the audit, they simply don't verify payment regularities. They do in-situ inspection of projects. So yes, you may be at the headquarters, but the regional officers who are closer to the project could have gone to site to ascertain that not merely paying for the project on paper, but the project has actually been delivered.
Morning Show.
I am Wahinere Gifty Auntie. You see, it always feels good when you receive that salary alert. I made a bold decision to invest a lump sum into the Old Mutual Retirement Salary Plan. And this means that I will get these alerts every month throughout retirement for the rest of my life. You too can retire on your own terms. Invest a lump sum in the Old Mutual Retirement Salary Plan today and receive a monthly income for the perfect retirement. Call Old Mutual on 050-453-4333 or visit www.oldmutual.com.gh to sign up today. Obrapa Ahotongwa.
Old Mutual. Do great things every day.
Say donut, 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 donut. Hey, donut, 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 donut. Donut, donut. Yen kong kotak donut. Donut, donut. Malaria sugar donut. Everybody follow not sa malaria. A 3D till donut now. Won't malaria chill. Won't popo. Won't win the day. I want the num donut. A dabako. Num donut. A damien no. Num donut. A damien sa. Num donut. No. Lonat scatter malaria. Lonat ide scatter malaria.
A quality product from Blaze GVS Pharma. Yen shishemu hu se malaria wa wumujam ansana wanum Lonat. Na nam yen search na malaria no daso wo ho a ko hu dokota.
This advert is FDA approved.
It's the most action-packed breakfast show in town. The hottest music, the best giveaways, the great interviews, and all the laughter and fun you can imagine. Don't miss the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM. It's the best breakfast show in town.
million because it's 11.9. $12 million and there's no dam.
But this is not acceptable.
Allah, today they will show us either the dam or the money. Who did they pay the money to and what did that person give us in exchange? Where's the money?
This is unacceptable.
Some Chinese company was given the contract. Where are they? Where are they and where's the money? Someone knows the answer. The person is quietly listening to us.
Who is supervising those
Quietly
projects?
listening to us.
Who's
Quietly listening to
supervising the
Parliament.
projects?
Quietly listening. But you know the answer. Look, we're coming back to this. We're not done. We'll take some messages. Stay with us. This is the Super Morning Show on Joy. Independent, fearless, credible. Yejiinska.
Party people say, it's a new day, it's a new day. The world is getting ready, everybody ready, yeah, for a new day, for a new day. Celebrate and say, Joy 99.7
I woke up this morning thinking about the old me when I was feeling like Miller Lite and OE. But now I ride on subconscious. I'm getting bread while I toast to my accomplishments. Only one I can have a problem with is myself. That's probably why my only competition is myself. From today to tomorrow, the doctor just rocked to the same drum. The past, no, I ain't forgot where I came from. I got the club rocking. I got your girl jocking. Me and Phil still in this. We going the distance. Let you party people, come on.
it's a new day, it's a new day. World is getting ready, everybody ready, yeah, for a new day, for a new day. Celebrate and
Yeah. Now you get with your knees on the church floor, break it better, or push the door on the liquor store, see where it gets you. But me, I got to be on top. I said me, I got to be on top. I got the street on lock. I'm on automatic pilot. Ain't nobody stopping me. Growing up in poverty, ain't feel my heart with larceny. Right out on high, I dump to get them off of me. I'm a leader. Look to see the natural born boss of me. They from Bel Air, I'm from the bottom. Soon as I spot them, I get the drop and I got them. I cop my piece and red dot 'em. It's dinner time when the 9 come out. It's off with the chain, off with the brain move, bang, off with your brain now.
it's a new day, it's a new day. World is getting ready, everybody ready, yeah, for a new day, for a new day. Celebrate and say,
That's right. You're welcome back. It's 7:23 on the Super Morning Show, and a bunch of things on our minds today. All right. First of all, there's going to be another public lecture. Okay, Joy News and an amalgam of civil society organizations have put it together, and once again we're talking about something that is existential. Okay, we're talking about the mindset revolution. I don't think anyone can deny the fact that there are aspects of our thinking that really we need to look at again. I'll give you an example. Our attitude towards time. Timekeeping. Turning up on time. As a nation, we need to reset our minds on that. Not just that. Our over-reverence for people in power, people in authority, people in public office. We need to reset it, where we seem to think that they are our overlords and that we are here to serve them, when it's actually the other way around.
And you know the funny part, you can hear even prominent chiefs say that, no, I serve the people.
Yes.
Chiefs.
Yes.
Not the ones you have elected.
Imagine.
Not the ones that you have
You are
given
paying.
a job.
The one that
to
you are paying.
specifically make sure that they serve you. So it's because of this, you call over reverence, that when they do wrong, we feel that we have to say it in a very nice way. And some people, they'll meet you and say, but sometimes you need to be, a bit measured. There are people's fathers, but those who are affected by their wrongdoing, are they not people's children too? Are they not families?
Precisely.
Are they not dying as a result of people's incompetence and inabilities?
We need a mindset, a mindset revolution.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
Well, guys,
we'll talk about that today with Yawan Sako in anticipation of the big event next week.
and please allow me, Alphonsine Louise Nelson is an added listener of our show. In fact, he listens to Joy FM. He's a student of Bishop Bauer School, and he turns 12 today. So please allow me to wish him a happy birthday. It's actually
Are we doing the birthday
from
now?
his parents,
No,
Engineer
Mama B is
Jacob.
doing
This
one.
is an exclusive. Engineer Jacob
Exclusive?
Nelson
No
and
other
Dr.
radio station has it.
From Engineer Jacob Nelson and Dr. Frimpoma Nelson to you, Alphonsini Lewis Nelson. Happy birthday to you. Happy 12th birthday to you. Enjoy.
But can I say a quick good morning to George Quay
The next
and
exclusive.
Image Bureau? And it's not exclusive. Yeah, everybody knows about it. George Quay and Image Bureau. You know the magic that they did with, the gods are not to blame. Well, they're about to do something even greater. They are going to break even more records with some amazing special effects on stage with the legend of Akushika. We're just 4 days away from the premiere of that one, and we're looking forward to it. Okay, so also we are looking for our dam. Where is the damned dam? We're asking that and other questions today on the Super Morning Show. Use the hashtag JoySMS to tell us what you think.
Wake up to joy, joy, joy. Sunshine and joy in the morning time. Yeah. Wake up to the Super Morning Show. Yeah. Wake up to joy, joy, joy in the morning. Yeah. If you're turning on your
Could you sing it? Sing it. Sing it.
Welcome to the Joy Super Morning Show.
Woohoo! All right, listen, please save the date for Equity Health Insurance's upcoming virtual panel discussion featuring their esteemed panelists as they share varied experiences on unlocking the keys to mental well-being. This is important. Come to listen to Dr. Isaac Newman Arthur, Senior Medical Officer and Clinical Psychologist, Ama Ashong Nate. She's a Human Resource Manager at the Australian High Commission. Jejom Abra Ajam is clinical psychologist with the Ministry of Gender, Children and Social Protection. Nana Isi Abasego is a seasoned human resource practitioner. All of this is happening on Wednesday, the 29th of May, 2024 from 10 a.m. until 11:30. And the theme is Nurturing Mental Well-Being, Strategies for Sustainable Mental Health. Now, write down the meeting ID, okay? It's a Zoom meeting, 940-1637-9806. And the passcode is 403071. You can get more details on equityhealthinsurance.com and at all social media platforms. Okay, on Facebook, they are Equity Health Insurance. Same for Instagram, LinkedIn, and on X, they are Equity Healthy. Call Equity Health Insurance on 0501 515 124 for your corporate health plan, Ibusia health plan, and Ayaresabia Bambo Sika ABS policy. Equity Health Insurance, hashtag here for you.
And every time we eat, food and sugars are trapped between our teeth, leading to tooth decay, gum disease, and in some cases, foul breath. Now, Pepsodent will fight this for you. Brushing your teeth every morning and night with Pepsodent Cavity Fighter will give your teeth the protection they need, leaving you with 10 times stronger teeth. Pepsodent Cavity Fighter is fortified with profluoride and microcalcium ingredients, sealing tiny and invisible holes in your teeth. It prevents cavities, keeps your teeth strong and mouth healthy. Always remember to brush your teeth in the morning and before you sleep at night. But Pepsodent Cavity comes in 175 grams. That's the big family pack. You can also grab the 120 grams, which is the Ejapa pack, the 65 grams, and of course the 12 gram sachet. So you can always get what you can afford at any time. Pepsodent has been educating Ghanaians on how to brush their teeth for 25 years. With thank you, Pepsodent. Pepsodent is recommended by the Ghana Dental Association, and they're giving you the opportunity to talk to a dentist for free to take advantage of this offer. Please call toll free 0800 161 000. You can grab Pepsodent at any shop near you. Call the customer care center on toll free 0800 2030. And remember, Pepsodent, every smile matters.
Now, the Pan-African Payment and Settlement System, PAPS, is now live at Fidelity Bank, and this is good news for not only the progressives but all Africans. Imagine sending money to your loved ones or business partners across Africa instantly, and in Ghana City, no 16 knows that thing that is bothering Ghana, know that the governor is forming committees to work on. Now, don't wait for days for transactions to clear. No more expensive fees, just fast, secure, and affordable payment. PAPS is here, and Fidelity Bank makes sending money through PAPS easy. Visit any Fidelity Bank branch and start sending money across Africa instantly, securely, and affordably to Nigeria, Gambia, Liberia, Guinea, and Sierra Leone. Fidelity Bank. Believe with us.
Now, G&J, your reliable alternative backup power solutions provider, is 30 years old, and they want to thank all of you for being part of this journey. Now, as they embrace the future with brighter hopes, they look forward to providing you with the best power backup service to your homes, your offices, your churches, and more. They are still the largest backup power supplier in the country, and with their 24-hour service delivery, they are poised to give you the best in backup power and after-sales service. You can find G&J in Accra off the Mortuary Road to Kolebu. You can call them on 0302 689 178. They're in Kumasi as well.
And you know, a poorly maintained car engine can age faster. We don't want that for your vehicle. So Total Energy specially formulated the quartz engine oil with age resistance technology. It's a breakthrough innovation. It ensures optimal performance for your engine and improves protection against mechanical wear by up to 74%, even under extreme temperatures and pressure. So choosing quartz from Total Energies is choosing the engine oil that keeps your engine running efficiently and effectively. Quartz, keep your engine younger for longer.
And which bank in Ghana is always at your service?
Omni Basic.
Kojo?
Yes.
Now, which bank is ready to assist you with their 24-hour state-of-the-art contact center, Mama V?
Omni Basic.
Yes. Which bank in Ghana is Ghana's fastest-growing corporate bank and Bank of the Year 2023?
Omni Basic.
And now, let me tell you, at Omni Basic, we are always at your service. So call us on 0307 086000. Also on 0302 758 555 or 0800 1007 90. That's toll-free number. Or visit any of our branches nationwide to open an Omni Basic Bank branch today and enjoy exceptional customer service. Omni
Basic.
At your service.
At your service, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah. By the way, I'm looking forward to Fintio this morning. He was spitting fire. We were talking about this. Yeah. I can't wait.
The man was very, very angry that somebody's getting $12 million. You see, this is what happens when you're poor. Any money, you convert it into your currency, then you convert it to how to influence your lives, then you convert it into how your life could be different with the amount of money.
And let's face it, we are poor.
Yes. Especially Fintio.
Oh. Okay, so KingdomStoreOnline.com wants you to go pay a visit because look, it doesn't matter whether you are rich or poor, you can afford something. Some of their quality office essentials, equipment, and furniture will be in your bracket. So go buy the very best of that, including stationery. Pay via Momo across all networks and just get your free delivery if you're in Accra or Tema. Terms and conditions apply. At Kingdom, quality and affordability are their hallmarks.
And this is to you if you're driving a Toyota vehicle right now. Well, listen, Toyota Ghana says get ready for a revolution. If you want your Toyota engine to function optimally, then there's only one choice. If you're not using the Toyota genuine motor oil, but you're driving Toyota, then something is not adding up. Get the Toyota genuine motor oil. It's been rigorously tested and proven to be the best oil for your Toyota engine. Specially crafted to keep your Toyota engine running smoothly and efficiently. The Toyota genuine motor oil is available at all Toyota Ghana branches across the country. Nothing makes your engine happier than Toyota genuine motor oil. For bulk purchases, if you want to be a distributor, Toyota Ghana says call us direct 0302 429 801. And Toyota Ghana Company Limited is proud to be associated with our Drive Save Tips here on the Super Morning Show. Toyota, superior quality.
And this is to the businessman, the trader, or the parent sending money to loved ones and business partners. Thanks to the Access Bank and PAPS partnership, you can now send money across borders hassle-free. Now you can send money to pay for goods and services, make business transactions, and cover school fees across Africa without worrying about the foreign exchange losses or delays. I think losses is our biggest headache today. Yes. Foreign exchange is there. Okay, so it's straightforward, secure, and keeps your mind at ease. Benefit from instant payments across Nigeria, Liberia, Gambia, Guinea, and Sierra Leone with zero foreign exchange hassle. When you send money in cedis, it will be received in any other African currency. Not go through middleman in this republic. Now, for more information, visit our website ghana.accessbankplc.com or call the toll-free 0800 004400. For all your cross-border payments, visit any of our branches at PAPS and PAPS it with Access Bank. Access Bank is more than banking.
Oh, we've got the UPSA Law School Points of Law series today, and it's from a 1987-88 decision. Is Nate and Mechanical Lloyd Assembly Plant, and it says non-registration of a land document is a defect which can be cured. Its absence will not deprive a party of the protection of the courts. In the proper case, the courts can order that a document which has been registered be removed from the register, and one which has been refused registration be registered. So there you have it, our UPSA Law School Point of Law series today. Non-registration of a land document is a defect which can be cured. Its absence will not deprive a party of the protection of the courts. In the proper case, the courts can order that a document which has been registered be removed from the register, and one which has been refused registration be registered.
It will take how long?
It will be a process. Certainly would take a bit of time.
Okay, yeah, we know that. We know that, Papa.
Oh, can I say?
But in the end, justice will be served.
Oh, okay. Justice delayed is certainly justice maintained.
Or the Chief Justice has introduced.
Justice eventually served.
Yeah, eventually served.
We're doing the shift system as well. So, things are moving.
One day.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get on with it. Lots of sports and birthdays coming up in just a moment. Plus, a bit of fire from Fintu. Stay with us.
Can you hear it? The freedom in our songs, the sound of liberty that rings from Kaswa to Karaga, from Tamale to Takoradi. It's in the pestles that pound from coast to coast. It's in the busy offices, the crowded streets, and the noisy schools. It's in the wisdom of our elders and in the laughter of our children. It's in seeing how far we've come and looking at how much we can grow. It's in knowing that still Ghana go be. MTN.
Imagine a world where your home or business is powered by the sun's boundless energy. Picture your rooftop transformed into a solar sanctuary, radiating with eco-friendly vibes and city-saving brilliance. Well, dream no more. With Standard Chartered's renewable energy loans, you can turn this dream into a dazzling reality. And guess what? Our renewable energy loans come at very low rates. That's right, we are not just offering loans, we are offering the keys to your solar-powered kingdom. Say goodbye to high electricity bills and step into a new world where every watt generated is a step towards a brighter, more sustainable future. So if you're ready to take control of your energy destiny and switch to solar today, give us a shout on any of the following phone lines: 050-153-5789, 050-153-5790, 0244-674154. Let's chart a course for a brighter tomorrow and make your solar dreams shine brighter than ever before. Standard Chartered, here for good.
This is what it has come to, the moment that defines a season. It's the finale, and I want it all. I want all the gold and the drama. I want Pep and Klopp racing for the top. I want the biggest stars shining on Champions League nights. I want the fairy tale stories and the glory. I want the passion of Serie A. I want the flair of La Liga. I want the Premier League. I want the football finals. I want it all. Reconnect to catch every match live on DSTV.
It is a
Why is he in a hurry?
Raymond, that was premature. Okay. So, birthday messages on the Super Morning Show are brought to you by
MTN. Everywhere you go.
And Bank of Africa, the African bank with global reach. Bank of Africa, as strong as a group,
as close as a partner.
All right, let's go.
I am commencing with a very special birthday to Mr. T. I mean,
Senior T.
If I mention the full name, Gerald Hillary, the H, some people don't know, and sometimes it's hidden. Oseboache. Today is his birthday. Yes. AKA Mr. T.
AKA Uncle Gerald.
So, offer today, you have to do party. You have to do party that will surpass all parties in the world, so that the masses will also enjoy. Please live long and enjoy. Enjoy more than you have been enjoying now. Even when
Happy birthday, Gerald. Fantastic.
Is that all you have to say?
Oh, I love him. Enjoy your birthday today.
Hey,
Gerald is such a fantastic person, you know. He's a performer. You know what's more?
Calm down.
I'm regretting it.
Calm down.
Let me mute the music.
Yes.
Calm down.
Before
when he says he will do, he does.
Calm down.
Okay. All right. Listen. Happy birthday to Sofo Mami Grace Adabunu. My love, who completes me in every way. Your presence in my life is a great gift. Jehovah bless you this special day and fill it with unspeakable joys. From your husband, Reverend George. Sofo Mami Grace Adabunu. Enjoy your birthday. Today is coming from your husband. Hang in there. This one says, happy birthday to my wonderful husband, Samuel Asante Asamani. I want you to know how much I love and appreciate you. Your love, strength, and kindness mean the world to me and the kids. We're so grateful for all you do and who you are. Here's to your success and happiness in the coming year. And always, we love you so much. Is from Asab and your lovely boys. I've got another one, and it's a happy birthday to my son, Air Vice Marshal Michael Komi Aklobato. Happy birthday is from Captain Aklobato to you.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Captain to Air Vice Marshal.
All right. Happy 40th birthday to Delibright Na Dakwa Odampton. That's a lovely name. Delibright. Is it like delicious and bright combined? Okay. Together with our kids, Nijomo, Na Shida, Yehoni, and Yijemo, I celebrate you and the incredible journey that has brought you to this milestone. You are not just my wife, but my best friend, my confidant, and the love of my life. Every day with you is a gift, and I cherish the memories we've made and look forward to all the adventures to come. With all my love, Richard. That's nice. Happy birthday to, of course, we've done Mr. T already. This is nice. A birthday dedication to Jerry Bwache Dankwa Jr. May the Lord bless you and order your steps. It's from your parents, Jerry and Dorothy Bwache Dankwa, and your siblings, Jessica and Joel. And your father says he can still remember the day his team Barcelona beat Man United in the Champions League final.
Was a long time
and
ago.
God gave his son to him. So your birthday, the uncle you. But the football game there. That's right. And today happens to be the birthday of our very own Aisha Ibrahim. Joy News.
Mama Aisha.
Aisha Bakope.
Yes.
Nana Aisha.
Aish. I remember the first day I saw Aisha Ibrahim. It was at the Royal Sinchi, the Sinchi Forum.
Yeah, Economic Forum.
Yes, I was standing with former President Rawlings when she walked past. The end of the story. Happy 75th birthday, Mummy Adelaide or
I just indicted people in this story. Yeah.
That's the end of the story. She walked past, and we lived happily ever after.
Yes.
May the good Lord continue to bless you, give you happiness and hope these coming years. It's from your boys, Kweku Ohiming, Kweju Kwapong, Kweju Asari, and Kweju Ohini, aka Duke.
A very happy birthday to my beautiful wife.
You don't have to raise your hand
Linda
to do that.
Asari.
Okay.
Can I make the wish?
Now do it now.
Okay. Happy birthday to my beautiful wife, Linda Asari Nyanti, from your husband, Corporal Stephen Nyanti of the Police Central Band.
I have one. This is to Lonari's consorts, Lorraine Chenokpo. Today is her birthday. Samuel, do we have a problem? Okay.
And the Joy Sports Center is brought to you by
MTN. Everywhere you go.
Standard Chartered Bank.
Here for good.
And DSTV.
It's your moment.
It's your moment.
Yes, accessing super reliable healthcare should be the topmost priority for you and your family. That's why Multi-Plus Powered by MTN is giving you the very best today. Now, for a subscription fee of just 25 CD a month, paid on Momo, you can sign on to a health subscription plan that gets you access to unlimited in-store consultations with qualified healthcare professionals, over 160 covered medications and tests at participating pharmacies in the Ablekuma, Sakaman, Dansuman, Mamprobi, and Kaswa townships. Hey, no issue. My boy.
Are you confused?
Where will you go? My favorite part is that there's a dedicated nurse at the multi-pharmacy. That's what you should know, a dedicated nurse who can teleconference a doctor when you need it so that you can access the best consultation services. And this is wonderful. And to get to this great product, all you have to do is download the IOBA app and sign up today with your Momo account. To get to this great product, ladies and gentlemen, I need to repeat that for emphasis. All that you need to do is download the IOBA app and sign up today with your Momo accounts. Take charge of your health conveniently and affordably and sign up for Multi-Powered by MTN today. And Multi-Plus is very powerful. It will give you the right healthcare that you need, my friend. Do they do hair transplant too?
Listen, we've been asking you to dream. Just picture your rooftop transformed into a solar sanctuary, radiating with eco-friendly vibes and city-saving brilliance. The reason we ask you to dream is because this dream can become a reality. With Standard Chartered's renewable energy loans, you certainly can make this come true. And the renewable energy loans also come at very low rates. So Standard Chartered is not just offering loans, they are offering the keys to your solar powered kingdom and is a solution to a consistent problem as well. So say goodbye to high electricity bills and step into a new world where every watt generated is a step towards a brighter, more sustainable future. So if you're ready to take control of your energy destiny and switch to solar today, please call Standard Chartered on 050-153-5789 or 050-153-5790 as well as 0244-674-154. Let Standard Chartered chart a course for a brighter tomorrow for you and make your solar dreams shine brighter than ever before. Standard Chartered, here for good. We still never say die.
Good morning. Good morning to all of you. Welcome aboard to the Joy Sports Center with me, Tahiru Fentio. Coming up over the next 10 minutes, Rafael Nadal may have played his last match at Roland Garros. That's to come. Also in Egypt, glory for Ghana. Those are ecstatic Ghana amputee national team players thanking God after they successfully defended their Africa Cup of Nations title yesterday in Cairo. In Egypt, Mohamed Mubarak, he scored in extra time to give the Black Challenge a 2-1 win over Morocco in the final. Mubarak was subsequently named best player of the tournament, while the team's head coach Richard Obing was named the best coach. Speaking to Joy Sports after the game, Obing says he wants to see the success of his team on the pitch reflect in their lives.
The life of the players who play amputee football, who do disability sports, there's winning the trophy back to back. Their lives should be transformed so that it will be a source of motivation and encouragement to those who are on the street begging, knowing that that is the only source of income or only thing they can do to make a living. But through the sports too, they can make a living if these lives have been transformed.
Richard Opin is head coach of Ghana's national amputee football team. They're called the Black Challenge. They will arrive in Ghana later today, hopefully to a hero's welcome after that wonderful performance in Morocco. Now, moving on, in Egypt, I beg your pardon. Moving on, Ghana's under-17 national team, the Black Starlets, they will be seeking redemption when they take on Nigeria at 4 p.m. today in the third place playoff match at the WAFU B Under-17 Cup of Nations. The team would need to win and put themselves in pole position to qualify for next year's Under-17 AFCON after the semi-final defeat to Burkina Faso denied them an automatic slot. Of course, the Black Starlets would be doing this without their head coach Lai Kinsing, who resigned after that semi-final defeat. His assistant Nana Kweku Ajman, who will take charge of the game, says the boys are fired up for the Nigerian test.
After the defeat, they were really down because these are boys that have been together for about 7 months, preparing to qualify for the AFCON. And then unfortunately, we lost to Burkina. So they were really down. But when they heard that there is a lifeline, they are all geared up and trying to make up for that loss. And also, they know that it's a defining moment for them. They want to be able to go to AFCON, not just there, but be able to also qualify for the World Cup. So they are geared up. I mean, I've had a couple of times where some of them have come to my room to tell me that we're pumped up, we're ready.
That's Nana Kweku Ajman. He's the assistant coach for the Black Starlets. Their game is at 4 p.m. and then at 7 p.m. at the same venue, the University of Ghana Stadium, Cote d'Ivoire will take on Burkina Faso in the final. There. Now let's do club football. Asante Kotoko striker Stephen Mukwala is basking in the glory of the Porcupine Warriors' Super Clash win over arch-rivals Hearts of Oak on Sunday in Kumasi. The Ugandans scored both goals as the Porcupine Warriors emerged 2-0 winners in the Ghana Premier League Week 31 clash.
I feel so delighted, winning at Babayara, how it means, and again it's Hearts of Oak, the rivals, so I'm really happy. I know the fans are also happy, plus the player and the technical team. We're all proud of them.
Stephen Mukwala, he also scored a brace in the first leg of this encounter this season, by the way, in a 3-2 win. So he scored 4 goals in 2 matches against Hearts of Oak this season. The defeat for the Phobians has dragged them into the relegation dogfight. With 3 games to the end of the season, they are just 2 points above the drop zone. Their manager, Abubakar Ouattara, says they are now desperately in need of points.
Me personally, no, I'm not in but
you're the coach.
Pressure. We are not in the pressure. The team, we are under pressure. Don't take me alone. Take all the team. We are under pressure because we need the points to survive. I tell you the last time. The 3 remaining games, we need the points. We don't have any choice. We need the points. And to get the points, you must score. And to score, play simple game. It's simple.
And those 3 remaining games are against Nations FC, who are 4th on the league table. Then they also host city rivals Great Olympics at the Accra Sports Stadium before finishing the campaign against Bechem United away from home. So really tricky indeed for the Phobians. Now, yesterday, the Ghana Football Association announced that the Black Stars will open camp on Thursday to begin preparations for the crucial 2026 World Cup qualifiers against Mali and the Central African Republic next month. The squad has yet to be named. Head coach Otto Addo has officially started work as a full-time Ghana coach, and he will lead the team's training sessions at the University of Ghana Stadium when camping officially begins on Thursday. At the same venue in athletics, the local organizing committee are putting in place measures to ensure a successful hosting of the CAA Region 2 Senior Athletics Championships. Dr. Kwame Baniako is the LOC chairman. He's confident his team can build on the success of the African Games to deliver a great championships.
We are on course to making sure that Ghana follows up the success of Accra 2023 to make sure that Accra 2024, which is an Paris 2024 Olympics qualifier, and I think that's the bit we need to drum home. It's a qualifying event for Paris in July, so it means that anybody who is hoping to meet the qualification standard, i.e. you have not yet run the time that is required, or you have not made a distance or the height that is required for the Paris Olympic, Accra 2024 provides that opportunity.
That's Kwame Banuake, doctor. The 2-day competition will take place at the University of Ghana Stadium on June 4 and June 5. In Thailand, Ghana's participation in boxing's final Paris Olympic qualifying tournament continued yesterday as Onela Sathud progressed while Jonathan Tete was eliminated. Joy Sports' Victor Achitamaklo has the details.
Onela Sathud is through to the round of 16 following a split decision win over Czech Republic's Monika Langerova in the women's light middleweight contest. Sathud, who's a process engineer, is now 2 bouts away from a guaranteed slot to Paris. Meanwhile, Jonathan Tete has been eliminated by Cuban-born Azerbaijan boxer Laurent Beto. The Tokyo Olympic Games bronze medalist and 2021 world champion won the round of 64 heavyweight contest by a unanimous points decision.
That's Victor Achitamaklo there. Another Ghanaian boxer fought this morning in Thailand, Joseph Komi. He secured a 3-2 split decision victory against Hassan Ntumba Kambujela of DR Congo to progress to the round of 16 of the lightweight division, which means that he has 2 more fights now to guarantee himself a place in Paris. Later today, light middleweight Henry Mam, he faces up with Mohamed Rashim of Belgium in the round of 32 clash. Let's go to England. That's where Leicester City manager Enzo Maresca is leading the race to replace Mauricio Pochettino as Chelsea boss. The 44-year-old Italian took charge of the Foxes in June 2023 and led them back to the Premier League by winning the championship at the first attempt. So, why do Chelsea want Maresca? Here's Sky Sports' chief football correspondent, Kave Soheko.
I've been told that Chelsea have been very impressed by the breadth and depth of his knowledge about their squad in talks with his representatives. They've also been impressed with his single-minded focus on the way Chelsea want to play and also his desire for the job. One thing that's really stood out in talks with his representatives has been his obsession with possession and positional play.
That's Kave Soheko on the Enzo Maresca situation. Elsewhere, Spain named a 29-man professional squad for next month's European Championship. No surprises there. Ferran Torres and Ayoze Perez both made the cut alongside Barcelona teenagers Lamine Yamal, Paul Kubasi and Fermin Lopez. Now, we may have seen the last of Rafael Nadal at the French Open after his return to Roland Garros ended at the first round following defeat to Alexander Zverev. Here's Joy Sports' Daniel Cranton with a wrap of the action from day 2.
Rafael Nadal's return to the French Open and possible farewell ended at the first hurdle as a 14-time winner lost to Alexander Zverev. The 22-time Grand Slam champion was beaten 6-3, 7-6, 6-3 by the informed German 4th seed. Australian Open champion Yannick Sinner made light work of Christopher Eubanks to get his French Open campaign off to a bright start with a routine 6-3, 6-3, 6-4 win. There were also wins for Stefanos Tsitsipas and Auger Aliassime. In the women's draw, Iga Swiatek began her French Open title defense with a trademark 6-1, 6-2 dismantling of qualifier Lyolia Jean-Jean. She will face Naomi Osaka in the second round. There are also wins for Ons Jabeur and Coco Gauff. However, 13th seed Beatrice Haddad-Maia was the day's biggest casualty, losing to Italian Elizabeth Cicciaretto. Today we'll see men's number 1 Novak Djokovic take on qualifier Pierre Hubert. And in the women's draw, Arina Sabalenka and Elena Rybakina will also be in action.
That's Daniel Cranton there. Let's now hear from Rafael Nadal, who hinted he may have played his last Roland Garros tournament.
If it's the last time that I played here, I am in peace with myself. I tried everything to be ready for this tournament for almost 20 years. And today and the last 2 years, I have been working and going through probably the toughest process in my tennis career with the dream to come back here, no? And at least I did. I mean, I lost, but that's part of the business.
That's Rafael Nadal there. A reminder that 14 of Rafael Nadal's 22 Grand Slam titles have come from the French Open. And in 116 matches there, he's only lost 4 times. Truly remarkable. Our last story before we go, Mama V, NBA. The Boston Celtics will play in the NBA Finals after they wrapped up a clean sweep in their Eastern Conference semifinal series against the Indiana Pacers. They will face either the Dallas Mavericks or the Minnesota Timberwolves in the finals. Dallas lead 3-0 in the best-of-7 series as they prepare to host Minnesota in Game 4 at 12:30 a.m. tonight. That's all the sports this morning on the Joy Sports Center. I'm Fento, Tahiru Fento. Why are you rushing me out?
Because it's 8 o'clock and I have to bring the business minutes, which is brought to us by Consolidated Bank Ghana CBG. We stand with you in Anointed Electricals, the generator experts.
Hello, welcome to the Joy Business Minute, brought to you by Consolidated Bank Ghana. We stand with you, Anointed Electricals, the generator experts, and Waikari Capital together towards tomorrow. The Bank of Ghana Governor Dr. Dennis Addison is warning speculators betting on the city's current challenges, insisting their days are numbered. The central bank has raised concerns about how French bank Societe Generale is going about its planned review of operations in Ghana. The regulator says it's been left in the dark. Chief Operating Officer of the Multimedia Group, Ken Ansa, has been adjudged CEO of the year 2023 in the media and radio category at the 8th Ghana CEO Summit in Accra. And former England football captain David Beckham has signed a deal to be a global ambassador for AliExpress, an online retail platform owned by Chinese technology giant Alibaba. And that's the Joy Business Minute, brought to you by Consolidated Bank Ghana. We stand with you, Anointed Electricals, the generator experts, and Waikari Capital together towards tomorrow.
Morning Show. Coffee in your cup and Joy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
And thanks to Consolidated Bank Ghana CBG, we stand with you and Anointed Electricals, the generator experts, for bringing us the Joy Business Minutes. Anointed Engineering Services Limited, as you well know, is into the sales of ultra-silent generators. They sell from 5 kVA to 2,500 kVA. They also maintain and repair generators. They will do that for your diesel generators as well. They've got genuine spare parts in stock, and they do generator rentals. They have branches nationwide. They've got one in Amara here, Frames Oil on the main Adenta Dodowa Road. That's where you find Anointed Engineering. Also in East Legon, the Lagos Avenue Road opposite Tom Rick Hotel. You will not miss it at all. In Tema is the Tema General Hospital Road, Community 9, and that's just after the overhead. They are also in Kaswa, off the Wager Kaswa Road near Simaf Cement Depot. Just look out for Anointed Electricals. The head office is in Odoko, number 77 Anointed House off the Odoko Malam Road. But call their hotline because, as I said, they are nationwide. So you want to know where you can find the closest Anointed Engineering Services? Well, call 0243 480-334, 0243-480-334. They've also got special arrangement. They'll arrange something for you. They provide customized services as well. Social media messages on the Super Morning Show, brought to us by Rapinol. When the pain is too much to bear, grab Rapinol. It's from Dennis Aiton Starwin PLC. Rapinol, the rapid pain reliever. EcoBank, a better way, a better Africa. And Malatu from Ernest Chemist. Malatu Power over malaria. There's good news from EcoBank. Is EcoBank's EMG Million Gang. So this is the year to stop singing and talking about shopping and enjoying life and just do it. EcoBank has over 1 million cedis worth of cash and prizes in the EcoBank Million Gang promo for you and over 7,000 others across Ghana. Winners will be rewarded bi-weekly, and you can be one of them, winning up to 10,000 Ghana cedis. How cool would that be? There will also be 3 monthly draws, and all you have to do is just deposit cash in multiples of 500 Ghana cedis. That's all you've got to do, and you deposit into your EcoBank account at your nearest branch. You can do so also at the EcoBank Express Point or via the EcoBank Mobile to stand a chance of winning. Other prizes include fuel vouchers, shopping vouchers, airtime, and a whole lot more. The promotion is on now till July 31st, 2024. It's your time to chop live. Remember, every 500 Ghana cedis deposit earns you an entry into the EMG draw. A better way to enjoy life, a better way, a better Africa. EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank, and this is certainly great news. We want to learn more about this. I mean, 10,000 Ghana cedis and you'll be rewarded bi-weekly, dear. That sounds really, really cool. So we've got EcoBank to open up this discussion. If you're a customer of EcoBank, how can you take advantage of this? If you're new to EcoBank, you're thinking about it, well, we'll give you a reason to come to EcoBank today here on the Super Morning Show. So send us your messages 055-111-1997. Today we simply cannot understand why the state will pay $12 million for a project that is non-existent, and it's been so for years now. We cut sword. We celebrated the cutting of this, the beginning of this project back in 2019. The president was there, the vice president was there. We had ministers. We had traditional authority, and the people were super excited because of the purpose of the Pwalugu Dam. We get these spillage from the Bagri Dam that causes floods. Every now and then we report on these. We talk about the destruction that it causes to farmlands, and this was supposed to be a solution. So why have we paid $12 million and there's nothing on the ground to show for? Why? Why have we sat down to watch this? If this upsets you, and it should really, please get in touch with us with your thought. Reach us on WhatsApp, on X with the hashtag JoySMS 055-111-11997. That's our WhatsApp number. Please let your voice be heard. Joy997 on X, and when you post there, as well as Facebook, please add the hashtag JoySMS. This is the Super Morning Show.
It's the most action-packed breakfast show in town. The hottest music, the best giveaways, the great interviews, and all the laughter and fun you can imagine. Don't miss the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM. It's the best breakfast show in town.
More money, challenge and enjoyment.
We know say problem day, but you for chop life. Simply deposit cash in multiples of 500 Ghana cedis into your EcoBank account at your nearest branch, Express Point, or through EcoBank Mobile to win your share of over 1 million cedis in prizes in the EcoBank Million Gang promo, EMG. Be one of over 7,000 people to be rewarded. Hey, my God. Yes, so over 7,000 people go chop soft life from May to July 31, 2024. Be an EcoBank customer or be square. Remember, every 500 Ghana cedi deposit earns you a point for the EcoBank Million Gang today. EMG. Deposit today and win your share of 1.2 million in cash and prizes. A better way to enjoy life. A better way. A better Africa. EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank. This promo is regulated by the NLA on the Caritas Lottery platform.
I send them, you get them. I get them, I send them.
I get them.
I pay them.
Telesale cash. I get them. I take them. Telesale cash.
You get them.
I send them. Telesale cash.
I send them, you get them.
Telesale cash.
I get them.
I buy them. I take them.
I pay them. I send them.
Telesale cash. Telecel Cash.
Experience the ultimate convenience of sending money on Telecel Cash. Sending money from Telecel Cash to Telecel Cash is free. You can also make payments to merchants on all networks. Enjoy best value and total security with Telecel Cash.
Telecel. Connecting energies.
From the producers of The Gods Are Not to Blame comes another theatrical marvel.
A deformity. It's a deformity.
In honor of Professor Martin Owusu, dive deep into the heart of Ghanaian theater as Image Bureau, in partnership with April Communications and the National Theater, presents The Legend of Akusika.
That orphan who killed her mother and destroyed her own father.
Live at the National Theater on June 1st, 2nd, 8th, and 9th at 4 p.m. and 8 p.m. each day. Tickets selling now at 200 cities only at imagebureaugh.com or dial *714 *11 *21 #. The Legend of Akusika, supported by the Ghana Tourism Authority, Knee Plans, Car Rentals, MGL Logistics, IPMC, Joy FM, and proudly brought to you by Stanbic Bank, Telecel, and the National Lottery Authority. The Legend of Akusika.
Hey
Cashman.
Yeah.
Don't you know Nana has assembled all of us and you are here making calls?
My generator is portable. So I'm calling a renowned Ghanaian company with an excellent track record in the sales and repairs of generator sets in Accra to come and repair for me.
Is it Anointed Electricals?
Yeah.
Anointed Electricals deals in quality and genuine generators with high fuel efficiency. We also rent generators.
They sell quality generators from 10 kVA to 2,500 kVA. They have spare parts of other generators and can repair every faulty generator set even if you didn't buy from them.
Look, now we don't have any electrical problem in Accra.
Wow.
Because Anointed Electricals is right here at East Legon, Lagos Avenue, opposite Tomric Hotel.
And that's why Nana is calling us.
Okay.
Yes. If you want to buy a brand new generator or repair the old one, visit Anointed Electricals. Or if you are within Accra, call our hotline 0246 423 534
or call 0243 480 334. They have qualified and dedicated men on 24-hour after sales service.
Then let's go and listen to Nana. Let's go.
Gosh, after giving you the hint, won't you give me anything?
Anointed, the generator experts.
Electroland Ghana Limited is giving its May Day promotion in all its shops and authorized dealers across Ghana. Grab a Samsung Full HD 32-inch LED TV for just 2,349 Ghana cedis. Get our discounted media tabletop fridge at 1,999 cedis. Buy a TCL UHD 4K Smart Android 55-inch LED TV at 6,299 Ghana cedis and get a free Nasco 5-burner cooker. Mayday promotion near good. Get a Nasco 90 liters top freezer at 1,699 Ghana cedis. And if you're looking for top quality dishwashers, gas hobs, chimney knots, and electric hobs, Electrolux got you with exciting discounts as well. Rush now. Terms and conditions apply. For further information, call 050-315-9739. Electroland Ghana Limited, home of luxury and affordable appliances.
Wake up, good morning, good morning.
Coffee in your cup and Joy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
The question is, I thought probably before payments are made, contractors present certificates. Because when you get to Pwalugu, there's nothing there. There's no even a pole. There's no even a signboard. And if the contractor is taking $11 million, there's nothing. There is no even a what do we call it? Like a container. You can't even see the project side. So what certificate was presented before this money was paid? That's my question.
Let him answer.
I want to know how that money was paid.
Yes, he will answer.
I think the amount you are referring to was paid 21, they are not 2022, and the auditors would have to tell us because they must have cited their documentations before they wrote this report. The auditor general, yeah, so maybe they can explain.
Auditors, could you help us out over here? It says final payment. Now the honorable member is saying that there's nothing at that side. I'm sure when you did the audit, you saw something.
Honorable Chair, Controller instructed them to pay, and they paid. We are not aware whether the project has been completed or there's nothing ongoing.
Yes, sir.
Chairman, I'm not happy with the response from the auditors because as part of the audit, they simply don't verify payment regularities. They do in situ inspection of projects. So yes, you may be at the headquarters, but the regional officers who are closer to the project could have gone to site to ascertain that not merely paying for the project on paper, but the project has actually been delivered.
Super Morning Show.
More on this issue of how we paid $12 million in this Ghana, this economy, and we failed to follow up on a project, a big project like the Pwalugu Dam project, when leadership told us that this was dear to them. Really, indeed? Then why have we thrown almost $12 million away and there's nothing on the ground to show for? That's all coming up. Big Stories brought to you by Telecel, connecting Energy's latest film, your partner for life, and Equity Health Insurance here for you.
Now you're about to have the world at your fingertips because the wait is finally over. Telcel is here. Now you have everything you want and need. Quick and reliable communication, stress-free money transactions via Telcel Cash. Transforming your big business ideas into success stories with Telcel Business and more. And so much more you should be getting with it. Now connect with Telcel and enjoy a world of endless possibilities, because with Telcel there is absolutely no limit to connections. Telcel, connecting energies.
All right.
It's been a long time since we sent very wonderful shout outs to to Patricia Bonai. You are with me on this, right?
Of course I am.
Yes. Because you, the pecuniary interest, have to be in it. Yes.
I beg, don't drag me like that.
Oh no! I'm just saying that is generally the position. The things can change. There are exceptions.
Greetings to Professor Peter Korte.
Yes, Prof.
Raymond
good morning.
Hasn't
This woman is harassing me. Why?
Hasn't delivered.
She's calling me wicked.
Bit.
She's calling me in the night. She's calling me during the day.
But
hey,
still,
people cannot make you promises in life.
But it hasn't worked.
Why? How many promises has government failed to fulfill? Why have you been harassing government the same way?
Am I government?
Take your time. The good things come to those who wait.
I have Professor Peter Korte behind me. I cannot wait. Action and Korte.
Oh!
Wow, deliver.
I will try.
Deliver.
I will consider you. I've given you what do you call it, rules to operate with. Comply with the rules. Number one, you have to be absolutely nice to me every day. Yeah, so that cannot come. Why?
Okay, listen.
You know how to do it.
Keep your rules.
How difficult is it?
If you're listening to me this morning, I want you to just picture this. You're lying in bed after a long day seeking comfort and relaxation, but instead, you are met with a mattress that sags beneath you. A reminder of shortcuts and compromises. And I've said this before. Sorry if your light also goes off. Sagging mattress, no electricity. But listen, your comfort and well-being should have never been compromised in the first place. That's why Latest Film is prioritizing quality above all else. They want you to step into their showrooms and experience the difference for yourself. They've got high-quality mattresses and furniture. They are crafted with your ultimate relaxation in mind. So picture waking up refreshed, rejuvenated, and ready to take on the day. That's the Latest Film promise. Invest in your well-being. Choose Latest Film. Otherwise, you did do yourself. Latest Film is your partner for life. Visit Latest Film today and sleep better tonight and thank me later. Well, if you like, don't thank me at all. Call Latest Film on 0302 23115526 or 0322 008 499, or just visit their website is latestfilmghana.com. latestfilmghana.com. Latest Film is your partner for life. So who doesn't like a soft life? Soft life is nice.
I don't believe in that. I believe in hard work. I believe in
this is hard work. That's
to a will.
This is hard work that's rewarding you.
Yeah,
you
really.
will be amazed. So this next conversation is for you, Raymond,
yes.
Especially you, because EcoBank says a better way to enjoy life. That's what they're bringing.
Oh yes, that one I agree in it. 100%.
Because it's coming from a bank.
Yes, and it is the Pan-African Bank. You should understand that perfectly. Yes, as a Pan-African myself, there's absolutely nothing I can do when it's connected to Pan-Africanism. This is the Pan-African Bank.
All right.
Yes.
So listen, we're talking about the EcoBank Million Gang promotion, which is on. It is on right now. There's something that you could win And we will tell you all about it here on the Super Morning Show. What you have to do, though, is just stay with us. In the meantime, you can share your thoughts with us via WhatsApp 055-1111-997. That's our WhatsApp number, 055-1111-997. And reach us also on X, former Twitter, Joy997, and on Facebook as well. Add the hashtag JoySMS when you send us a message. Stay with your Super Morning Show. We're back with EcoBank, a better way, a better Africa. They will tell us how on the Super Morning Show.
Wake up, good morning, good morning.
It's 25 years of music excellence, 25 years of creating and celebrating legends. Join us as we celebrate a quarter century of the Telecel Ghana Music Awards Festival. Saturday, 1st June at the Grand Arena from 7 p.m. It's the ultimate night of music, fashion, and unforgettable performances. Performing live, Stoneboy, Kwame Eugene, King Promise, Mr. Drew, Nasir, Amarado, King Paluta, Afia Amare, Team Eternity, and many more. Limited tickets available for 500 CDs premium and 700 CDs VIP. For VVIP seats, call 050-1288-520. The 25th Telecel Ghana Music Awards is powered by Charterhouse with support from TV3, Guinness, Captain Morgan, Close Up, British Council, Joy FM, and sponsored by
Telecel, connecting energies.
The Ghana Chamber of Mines with Events and Projects International and DMG of South Africa present the West African Mining and Power Conference and Exhibition WAMPEX from 5th to the 7th of June 2024 at the Grand Arena and the Accra International Conference Center. The theme for our 17th edition is the Mining and Power Hub, driving sustainability investment opportunities in West Africa. Join us to network with over 100 exhibitors and 2,500 attendees on a variety of innovative mining and power solutions from around the world. Headline sponsor Mark Partners Group. Main sponsors Newmont, Anglo Gold Ashanti, B5 Plus, Cummings. Financial partners Stanbic. Other sponsors include Rand Refinery, FL Smith, Atlantic Lithium, Protea Coin Ghana, and Bank Hospital. To register, sponsor, and advertise, visit wampok.org or check out our social media platforms. Hashtag Wampok WAMPEX24.
Ladies and gentlemen, fasten your seatbelts as Adansi Travels and Joy FM are about to take you on an adventure of a lifetime. Imagine yourself soaring high with your favorite drive time program in the heart of South Africa. Starting from the 3rd of June, join me, Lexus Bill, and the Drive Time team as we dive into the soul of South Africa. Starting at an exclusive promo rate of $1,390, you get to choose your adventure. Whether it's the urban pulse of Joburg or the thrilling Sun City, we've got you covered. But wait, there's more. Be part of history and join us at the Legends and Legacy Ball at the Santin Convention Center, celebrating the iconic Yvonne Chaka Chaka. Call Adansi Travels now on 0595 500 817 or visit www.adansitravels.com to secure your spot. Remember, it's more than a journey. It's an experience that will stay with you forever.
Well. How is your good life?
Mine has been great, My entire family and I sleep under insecticide-treated net every night, throughout the night, and wake up feeling sound every day with absolutely no mosquito bite.
My good life has been terrific. My entire family and I, we wash our hands with soap and running water before we cook and eat, and after using the toilet, we don't play with it.
When my wife was pregnant, I accompanied her to every antenatal session. She took all her medication, ate balanced diet, and gave birth without any complications. My good life has been smooth.
Let's all come aboard Good Life and live healthy and happy. Good Life, live it well. It's an everyday thing. Good Life from Ghana Health Service and partners with support from USAID.
Hello, Ghana. Are you tired of the same old political rhetoric? Do you believe it is time for a change that truly represents the voices of our youth, women, and children? I present to you Nana Kwame Bediako. He is a visionary leader with a passion for making our country better through innovative industrial revolution. Together, we can change the political narrative and create a government that truly represents the interest of all citizens. Join this journey to build a better and inclusive future for all by contributing to our Save Ghana Fund campaign. Your support, no matter the amount, is not just a donation, it is an investment in the shared desire for a more prosperous, equitable, and better nation. To donate, visit www.nkb.com.gh or dial *887 *2024 #. Thank you for your support.
It's the most action-packed breakfast show in town. The hottest music, the best giveaways, the great interviews, and all the laughter and fun you can imagine. Don't miss the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM. It's the best breakfast show in town.
And still there never seems to be a single penny left for me. That's too bad. In my dreams, I have a plan. If I got me a wealthy man, I wouldn't have to work at all. I'd fool around and have a ball. Money, 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 must be funny in the rich man's world. Money, money.
Oh, we're talking money, definitely. And when it is free, oh gosh, it's more exciting.
Yes.
I've got Regina for you, who is head digital sales at EcoBank, and William Danso Abiam, head consumer product, also with EcoBank, joining me this morning. We're going to be talking about the Million Gang promo. And I am super excited because free, dear. But you know, when free is coming from a source that you can trust, you are super excited because you know that when you win, you get it. Yeah. So I think straight away, let's talk about this whole Million Gang promo. What is it about?
So it's a way of saying thank you to our customers for their loyalty. We've done this. This will be the third year running. And every year, EcoBank comes back to our customers and to Ghana to say thank you for your custom. Thank you for holding us on, because we are here because they are there for us. So it's saying thank you with rewards in many ways. And of course, there are always lessons in that. It's also helping our customers to cultivate the habit of savings, because we say times are hard. But it doesn't mean that when you take the fruit, you eat the seeds and everything. So sometimes you need to do a bit of planting. So it's, whilst we say thank you, we encourage them to also save so that you also cultivate the habit of saving. So it's thank you all the way from EcoBank.
Okay. So who qualifies to be part? How does this work? As for me, I am a customer, so I want to know. How does it work?
Okay, so so long as you have an account with the EcoBank,
which I do,
you qualify to be part of this.
Okay.
What it also means is that if you don't have an account, you have an opportunity to open an account and be part. But just as our laws requires, you need to be 18 years and above. So if you hold an account that, we have trust for accounts and all that, so those ones are excluded from this. But anybody who has an account with EcoBank, your account is a current account, it's a savings account, it's a salary account, it's an express account, you qualify to be part of this. So all you need to do is just have an account with EcoBank and you qualify to be part of this.
When I read the LPM, it says deposit 500 Ghana cedis or multiples of it. Please explain.
So 500 cedis, it's one entry. And as we said, we are doing this with Caritas. So Credible, they're endorsing this promotion. So once you make a deposit of 500 Ghana cedis, it's going to be a draw. So you have one entry. Now, once you do multiples of that, then you're increasing your chances of winning. And so it's 500, 1,000 Ghana, 1,500, 2,000 to a million. Because when you do a million Ghana, you have multiples of 500 in there. I don't know the counts in there, but it's basically each 500 deposit that you make gives you an entry into the draw. So the more you deposit, the more your chances of winning and winning big.
So are you breaking my salary down in that sense?
Yes.
Did you understand?
Yes. So if your salary is 5,000 Ghana cedis, then it means you have 10, right? 10
The
interest.
salary is more than that.
No, so I'm
okay.
just making. Oh no,
Okay.
so I'm not talking about Mama. I'm
No, I know
talking
that,
about
I
my
know that.
salary.
Okay.
It's
Oh,
okay.
I'm talking about
It's
my. So if you have 10,000, then it's 10,000 divided by 500. Right. So you
Right.
have multiples of that. So many entries in the draw.
Okay.
Yes.
So we're not necessarily saying go to your branch or use the express point and deposit 500 Ghana cedis.
No.
You can do 10,000.
Deposit a million at a time.
Okay.
In your account, and then we'll do the numbers. So million divided by 500 is what counts. Then you have all those entries in the draw.
Yes.
I remember the last time you did it, I was very expectant. Unfortunately, either it swerved me or I swerved it, but I didn't get it. How long is this one running for?
So we've actually started, and we are going till the end of July.
Okay.
Okay. And
So the whole of June, the whole of July,
Yes.
till the end.
Yes.
Okay.
So it's May, June, and July. But our last draw would happen in August, because we have 6 draws in all, 3 major draws, 3 mini draws. So every 2 weeks there's going to be a draw. And as she said, we are doing this in partnership with NLA Caritas, and so it's very, 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 valid. We have the right authority backing us to have this done. So as she said, look, it's 500 and in multiples, and allow it to stay in your account for about 7 days. And,
Pay. Okay.
Pay.
All right, listen, if you just joined the conversation, you're not too late. My guest in studio, Regina Ofori, head digital sales at EcoBank, and William Danswapiam, head consumer product EcoBank. We're just talking about their very latest promotion, which is a reward if you're a customer of EcoBank. If you're not, well, they're giving you a good reason to open an account with EcoBank. We're talking about the Million Gang promotion, which is ongoing. I like the gang bits.
Yes.
I like the soft life.
Yes.
I like that I am rewarded simply for saving. Yeah. So let's talk about what I am likely to win if I am chosen.
Yes. So our lucky customers who will win in this promotion, we have a wide range of prices available, and the prize pool is over 1 million. Hence the Million Gang.
All right.
So join the group of customers and Ghanaians that would enjoy that pot of money that is worth over 1 million Ghana cedis that we're giving out. So we have cash, of course. We are the money people.
Hey, you are
innit?
EcoBank. How can you
We are
not
the
have
money
cash?
people, so there's cash. We're going to give cash, but not just cash, because as William said, we have mini draws as well. So we have 4 vouchers to give out. We have shopping vouchers. We do have airtime data as well. So it's a range of prizes that allows a lot more people to win.
Right.
So beyond the cash prizes, yes, bi-weekly when we are doing our draws, you can just have your shopping voucher, go out somewhere, just make some shopping or something to fuel your car for the week. All of us nowadays, when we are driving, we are looking at our gauge, right? So you don't have to look any longer. We just take the relief, give you the relief, so that at least you're able to drive and enjoy the Million Gang. So yes, like I said, a prize pool over 1 million, and then you have your cash, you have your vouchers, you have your airtime and data throughout the promotion.
Right. So Regina, I mean, you are into digital, so you know how important it is to have a medium by which you will be reached by EcoBank, so that some bad people will not take advantage of this and start sending information that is not true.
Yeah.
So if I am chosen, how would I be reached?
Okay, so if you are chosen, EcoBank calls, and usually when we do this, we actually ask you questions. But we are not asking you to give us any money.
Okay.
Neither are we asking you to bring your Ghana card.
Okay.
So I won't call you. Nobody calls from EcoBank and say send your Ghana card to a certain number, or get it ready. We are going to call you to get the number, or take your bank card, which is your debit card. So I'm calling from EcoBank, get your card ready, I'll get the number. None of those comes from us. We have all your details. So when we call Dear Mama V, calling from EcoBank Ghana, you have one airtime, and the airtime comes to your phone because your phone number is linked to your account, and we have it in our system.
Right.
So we are not taking any information from you. And note, you are not giving us any money. But when you get any of such calls, if in doubt, our toll-free number is there. So call our call center. But of course, you can walk to any of our branches in Ghana to confirm. But our toll-free number is 080 000 3225. 080 000 3225.
Right.
So when you are in doubt, please call this number. Don't be in a hurry. If the person is pressurizing you, you lose the prize. No, EcoBank won't do that. Once you win, you don't need to come to us. Everything will be sent. Your money will be credited to your account. Even for the airtime and the data we send to you, you don't have to give us anything in return.
Right.
Once anybody asks for anything at all, even any little tiny information from you, please just be alert and call us and find out.
Right. All right. So nobody will call you and ask for your bank account details.
Or your Ghana card
Certainly
details.
not your PIN.
Nothing.
Not your visa details.
Exactly.
All right.
Exactly.
Okay. So that's assuring.
Yeah.
But how do we get more information from this promotion?
Okay, so if you need to, of course, our branches are there, our social media pages are there. We share a lot more information. Then also our call center is also available, as she mentioned, 080 000 3225.
Okay.
And if you need any information, you just reach this line 080 000 3225, and we'll share all the details with you.
Okay.
We know that some of our people would want to take advantage of this and just perpetuate fraud and all that. But please, if in doubt, as we said, just reach out to our numbers, and this is the number. Just reach out, or reach out to your relationship manager.
That's it.
Alex, right? You would reach
Yes,
out to Alex.
Alex.
That's her personal relationship.
Yeah,
manager.
I'll either call Alex
Shout
or
out to Alex.
conveniently call Fred Amagashi.
That's
yeah.
good. That's
There's
good.
Benjamin as well. See, there are too many people for me
You
to
are
call.
so sorted.
But is it the same as the deposit mobilization campaign? What we've talked about.
So it's really getting people to save. So you are actually putting money down. So you are actually putting money. So as a customer, it's your savings that you're talking about. You are bringing money. You are making deposit. The money remains yours. So we are helping you to put down money so you don't say times are hard. And so, like I said earlier, you don't take the fruit and eat all the seeds. So times are hard, but we are encouraging our customers that whenever you take something, you leave something for a rainy day.
Yeah.
So it is your deposit that we are asking you to try and put something down. So mobilize some money and put some money down so that in case you are in need, you run to your account and there's money waiting for you. Yes.
All right. Any last words you want to share?
I want to take the opportunity to say thank you to our customers, and in fact, thank you to Ghana, because EcoBank Ghana is what it is because of your support, and we do appreciate that. It's been a lovely journey with everybody, and we thank our customers for staying true to EcoBank. Our purpose at EcoBank is to ensure that we build a better Africa every day, and in doing that is building a better Ghana and ensuring that all our customers are better. And we do that with innovative solutions and products, and also thank you gifts like this. So we invite everybody, all our customers. You have an EcoBank account that you haven't used in the long while, please don't spend all the money. Don't spend all the money. 500 Ghana cedis is all you need to enter into this promotion. If you are not a customer yet, oh my God, what are you waiting for? What are you doing elsewhere? Join the Million Gang. Come to EcoBank. This deposit 500 Ghana cedis or multiples of that, and be rest assured that whilst you are saving, your money is with a bank that you can trust. We are also looking at that culture and that behavior of your savings to say thank you to you. And when you win, Mama V,
yes, Regina,
don't just win and be happy and stay in your small one corner. No, take your phone, strike a post, take a picture and say, hey my God. And that's what we say, Million Gang. Then you just respond, hey my God. That surprise that you get when the first one swerved you, this one will swerve you. So we want to have the hey my God expression from you, and then you share on your social media handles and tag EcoBank.
Right.
We'll be happy to share in your joy.
Suffer William, give me prophecy. I want to pose.
Mama is going to win this time.
All right. Anything you want to add?
Sure. So I'm sure somebody's asking, how do I fund my account if I want to bring in some money and be part of this? You can definitely move money from your mobile account. If you do, just move it into your account. You can also walk to any of our express points. We have over 6,000 dotted across the length and breadth of the nation. So just walk to any of these express points and make your deposit. Maybe you are wondering, where do I find the nearest express point? Just go to our *770 hash and look for more services. Look for express point locator,
right,
and put the region, where the first 3 letters of the region where you are, and the area. Okay, so you put that in and it shows you the 3 nearest express points.
Okay.
You just call them, go in there, make your deposit. You can also move money from another financial institution.
Mhm.
If you have somebody who is outside Ghana and needs to send you money, ask them to send it directly into your EcoBank account. And whether it's your regular remittance or somebody just sending you money, let them come directly into the account, and it would all add up to you getting more points, getting more chances
Right.
of being part of this. But look, we encourage everyone to be part of it, whether you are with EcoBank already or you are new to EcoBank. Just open the account and be part.
Yeah. And listen, you have one of the best digital platforms. I like the fact that you also introduced the receipts via email. It's a backup.
Yeah.
So that if you somehow miss the text message,
Yeah.
You can get the email receipt as well. It's really consistent. So thank you for the innovations, EcoBank.
A better way to serve you. We are here to serve you better all the time.
Absolutely. We've been listening to Regina Furry, Head Digital Sales at EcoBank, and William Danswa, PM, Head Consumer Product, EcoBank. Thank you very much, ladies, gentlemen, for telling us about the Million Gang promo. And I am waiting to pose. So, whatever you do, Suffer William, please keep praying for me.
Hey, my God, he will be praying. Thank you so much for having us.
All right, stay with us on the Super Morning Show. There's still more to come. There's no conflict here. Is there?
Lives and making dreams a reality. Today we're excited to announce a new age. Quick Credit is now Bills Microcredit. Still committed to serving Ghanaians and changing lives, Bills is here to show you that everything is possible. Join us as we embrace a brighter future. Bills, financing your needs.
Hey, welcome back to work.
Charlie, thanks, bro. Thanks, bro.
Malaria really knocked you down, eh?
Charlie, no joke. Hey, fever, headache, vomiting, loss of appetite. I couldn't even eat my usual fufu.
You and fufu?
How we go do it?
I hope you got tested before the malaria treatment.
Oh, yes, I did. And thanks to Malatu, I kicked out malaria one time.
Sharp. Anyway, sorry to ruin your excitement, but your boss asked of you.
Okay.
She says she has plenty work for you.
No problem, Charlie. Strength day.
You see,
When malaria strikes, take Malatu, containing Artemether and Lumefantrine. Comes in tablet and suspension for the effective treatment of malaria in adults and children. If symptoms persist after 3 days, consult your doctor. Malatu is manufactured and distributed by Ernest Chemists Limited. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
It's 25 years of music excellence, 25 years of creating and celebrating legends. Join us as we celebrate a quarter century of the Telecel Ghana Music Awards Festival. Saturday, 1st June at the Grand Arena from 7 p.m. It's the ultimate night of music, fashion, and unforgettable performances. Performing live, Stoneboy, Kwame Eugene, King Promise, Mr. Drew, Nasir, Amarado, King Paluta, Sophia, Amaray, Team Eternity, and many more. Limited tickets available for 500 CDs premium and 700 CDs VIP. For VVIP seats, call 050-1288-520. The 25th Telecel Ghana Music Awards is powered by Charterhouse with support from TV3, Guinness, Captain Morgan, Close Up, British Council, Joy FM, and sponsored by
Telecel, connecting energies.
Let me tell you about my king. Always looking out for the family and making sure we have the protection we need. Mine has been caring for our family from generation to generation. Let me tell you, mine makes sure I smile always. Mine makes sure we save money.
Abba, these women are at it again. Is it your husband you are speaking so highly of?
Oh no, we are talking about the new Pepsodent 200 grams.
It's the Pepsodent Kokroko promo. This is the Pepsodent 175 grams you have always loved. Now with an additional 25 grams free for cavity protection and 10 times stronger teeth for your entire family. Grab yours now. This advert is FDA approved.
GH Ghana, are you ready for the biggest football night? The Hits FM Rep Your Jersey 2024. The clock is ticking towards the UEFA Champions League finale. The heat is on. The Spaniards, Real Madrid clash with the Germans. Borussia Dortmund for the UEFA trophy. Which team are you rooting for, or are you against for shaggy reasons? Wear your favorite UEFA club jersey and join us at the Viation Social Center on Saturday, 1st June 2024 for the 13th edition of the Hits FM Rep Your Jersey from 10 a.m. till you drop. Come compete in the close fun, entertainment, and other activities. We got sports quiz, five-a-side soccer, e-game contest, and many more with amazing prizes to be won. Be there to watch the climax of football's greatest story. Hala Madrid versus the Black and Yellow in grand style on a giant screen. Follow us on our social media platforms. Hashtag Hits Rep Your Jersey 24. The Hits FM Rep Your Jersey is supported by Joy Sports and Joy Prime TV and sponsored by Soccer Bet. Your best bet for sports betting. Shelters Lozenges. Think natural, think Shelters. Heineken. Share the passion. National Petroleum Authority. Jamar Detergent. Your partner for clean clothes. Syntex tanks. Are you strong? Are you tough? Peugeot from Silver Star Auto. Franco Trading Enterprise. Still Phone Papa Power Fie. Citizen Sports Mall. Ice Drop Drinking Water. Stay healthy. Stay hydrated.
Allah, today they will show us either the dam or the money. Who did they pay the money to, and what did that person give us in exchange? Where is the money?
This is
some Chinese company was given the contract. Where are they? Where are they, and where's the money? Someone knows the answer. The person is quietly listening to us.
Who is supervising this
Quietly
project?
listening to us. Quietly listening to
supervising the
Parliament.
project?
Quietly listening, but you know the answer. Look, we're coming back to this. We're not done. This is the Super Morning Show on Joy. Independent, fearless, credible. Yejiinska.
Coffee in your cup and joy on the set. The Super Morning Show is all
look, another public lecture is coming up next week. Joy News and an amalgam, that word, I love it so much, an amalgam of professional bodies has organized one more public speaking event. It's happening next week on the 6th of June. That's next Thursday from 6:30 p.m. at the British Council. And the topic this time around is looking beyond the Fourth Republic towards nation building, the case for citizens' mindset revolution. And the panelists are David Ofosu-Dorte, Kwame Sapong-Asiedu, and it'll be chaired by Evans Mensah, and the main speaker will be Akosua Bame. All right, then, let's learn a little bit more about it from somebody who has been there for these public lectures from the very beginning. Of course, I'm talking about Yao Nsako. We'll be hearing from him shortly. But before that, it's time to escape to Royal Cozy Hills Hotel, Jirapa, Dubai. I mean, you've seen the rest. It's time now to go for an unforgettable safari experience. An amazing array of wildlife, so that's lions, hippopotamus, zebras, ostriches, and many others. Okay, they've got a spacious and well-secured game tour car vehicle, or you could go on a quad bike to see all of the wonderful wildlife. Water sports are available, so that's jet skiing, boat or canoe rides also available, and if you have a family, there are lots of games to keep them excited. Great tourist attractions in the Upper West region, including the Mushroom Rock and the Slave Caves, are also accessible to you as long as you're a guest at Royal Cozy Hills Hotel. So escape from the south, escape to the north, escape to Royal Cozy Hills Hotel, Jirapa, Dubai, for an unforgettable safari experience. Call 050-169-4280 for reservations or further inquiries.
Now, join Consolidated Shipping Agencies Limited for the upcoming Mining Empire exhibition at the Grand Arena. This is at the Accra International Conference Center. This is from June 5th to 7th, and it's happening. You have to visit booths H1 and H2 to meet Consolidated Shipping Agencies Limited, Conship, and Eco Alpha Solutions Limited. Come, let's network to take our business relationship to the next level. See you there. You can also follow us on social media, where you are very active, Moses. Anyway, on Instagram at Conship_, at Conship_ is on Instagram, and at Conship for Facebook, Consolidated Shipping Agencies on LinkedIn, and on X is at Conship GH. For more updates, Conship, succeeding together with passion. Mining Empower exhibition. Just go to booth H1 and H2. You get a very best of engagement with Conship, that's Consolidated Shipping Agencies Limited, and Eco Alpha Solutions Limited.
I say a very good morning to Mr. Vasnani, who's the boss at Conship.
Oh, yes, sir.
Wonderful wife.
Good morning, sir.
Yes. Good morning to them both. They love the show, by the way.
Yes,
They're
sir.
always listening. Okay, now
I know people at Conship. Yeah.
You know people there?
Yeah.
Yeah, a wonderful company.
Every corner of this country, as a man of the masses, I know them.
Know people. It is a concern.
Mostly not the bosses, the masses.
It is a big problem. The police should be aware of you. One of the most heartbreaking things that could happen to you is finding out that the paper used to wrap your hot spicy kilewele is the CV you submitted for a job yesterday. The job now you won't get, but now they have also relegated your CV to Kelewele duty. Anyway, don't wait till it happens to you. ALX, Africa's leading tech training provider, has a range of tech courses to help us all get the X factor and get ahead in the competitive world of work. So whether you're a full-time employee, a housewife looking forward to rejoining the workforce, or a fresh out of high school graduate, there is a place for you at ALX. You can take any of their 6 to 12 month tech courses in AWS cloud computing, Salesforce administration, data analytics, data science, front-end web development, and back-end web development. The choice is yours. Just search ALX Ghana online and apply. Your future self will thank you. Apply today. ALX, do hard things.
Now, let me bring you some good news, because the Chamber of Aquaculture Ghana and its partners cordially invite all stakeholders in the aquaculture sector, prospective farmers, aquaculture businesses, and the general public to Aquaculture Ghana 2024 event from the 30th to the 31st of May 2024 at the World Trade Center here in Accra. Oh, Kojo, I settled the matter between catfish and tilapia. And I also had Kobe related to that in Kumasi, the CEO of Kona. Yes. He took me to a place at Patasi. Oh, fufu at this elegant cell. And I've concluded that tilapia is better than catfish. But there's also fresh tilapia sales happening at this event. In fact, this is the largest aquaculture event in Ghana under the auspices of the Ministries of Fisheries and Aquaculture Development, the Fisheries Commission, and the Association of Ghana Industries. There will be fresh tilapia sales, sampling of tilapia and catfish meals at discount prices, along with a photo competition during the exhibition. Entry into the conference and exhibition, which will take place between 9 a.m. and 4 p.m. in each of the days, is very free. This event is sponsored by Ranan Fish Feed, Grand Aqua for Fish Feed, Cycle Farms, Wish, Verback, Tropo Farms Limited, and Giselle. For more information about tickets for the awards and dinner, hopefully they serve tilapia there, call 0504 130255. It can't be aquaculture without. It should be seafood only. Yeah, and I've admitted that fufu is also seafood.
I say aqua there is not only the CEO.
No, what else? It should be seafood only.
I said
water. Okay, no water. See, every water food only.
Water food,
including fufu. Including fufu. Fufu is also
fufu is seafood.
Yes, seafood, please. Yes. You have to send an email to awards at fufu is seafood. If you add, take your time. If you add tilapia, then which one is the other one? Catfish. Then you add the other forms of fish, tuna, salmon. You have completed a complete seafood product.
Fufu is seafood.
Just food. Yeah, fufu is just the accompaniment. The main
when
food.
You catch fufu at high tide and you remove it from its shell, is it no seafood?
That's not what you are saying. No. See, let's take it this way. The main food, with respect, the main food in any fufu meal is the soup. The fufu is the accompaniment. The seafood is the soup. Fufu is accompaniment. That's why
Raymond.
A meal of fufu is seafood.
Raymond, it's okay.
It's established. I do have contrary evidence.
You are misleading society. All right. So, look, I told you that we were going to get into this conversation.
Yes.
The topic for next week's public lecture is looking beyond the Fourth Republic towards nation building, the case for citizens' mindset revolution. Great speakers. David Ofosu-Dorte, who we've heard speak at these public lectures before, as well as Kwame Sapon-Asidu. But this time around, they're together on a panel. The main speaker will be Akosua Bame, and of course, Evans Mensah will be chairing. But look, let's talk about these public lectures, what they're trying to achieve, and particularly this topic that we're going to be dealing with next Thursday, and what exactly goes into it. And no better person can help us with this than Yao Nsakon, who has been there from the very beginning of this series of public lectures. Mr. Nsakon, what a pleasure. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for having me again.
Yes, and thank you so much for making the time. I suppose we can start off by just talking about what these lectures generally have steered us towards. What was the idea behind them, and how far have we come? What have we achieved so far?
Thank you. It is interesting every time I'm asked that question, because you guys were very much at the beginning of this process. I was saying to some of you yesterday that around this time last year, the chorus from people like yourselves, but also other media houses, was essentially that the middle class had decamped and was not participating in the conversations that were necessary for governance, and therefore that would catapult development. And there was a real concern that sometimes even when you contacted people to show up in the media, they wouldn't come, and yet there were huge complaints in the background, but nobody was turning up. And therefore, it did not originate just from the amalgam, Joy FM. I say this to acknowledge the role of Joy FM and some others who were very, very much a cornerstone of this whole thing. We said, well, if this is what we are all complaining about, why don't we institute a platform that will enable people to come together and have the conversation? And that really is where it all began from. We have always said that, as Amartya said, and I don't want to appropriate his terminology without acknowledging that it came from him. Has always said that democracy requires public reasoning, if indeed it isn't public reasoning. A true democracy, when it delivers for the people, is about public reasoning. And therefore, if people are not engaging in the process, you face imminent democratic collapse. So this platform has been about facilitating that. The people who appear to speak, the panelists, they all represent their independent points of view. Neither the amalgam nor Joy FM is a political entity on its own, in the sense of being partisan. Yes, they may have strong views about how things should be done, but they speak as individuals. So what we try to do is to create a forum so people can speak and have a conversation, and hopefully some ideas will come out from those conversations that move the entire society forward.
Let's talk about the theme of this upcoming lecture, looking beyond the Fourth Republic towards nation building, the case for citizens' mindset revolution. There are two thoughts there that are of interest. First of all, the idea of looking beyond the Fourth Republic. That is of interest to me. So what are we saying when we say we want to look beyond the Fourth Republic? And also, let's talk a bit about this mindset revolution. What's wrong with our mindset, and why is there a need for a revolution?
First is looking beyond the Fourth Republic is talking about that there's been a de facto reality of the Fourth Republic for 3 decades now. There are certain things that we have learned that have become normalized. Every 4 years we have an election. We bring in people to the executive, to the legislature. We have seen rotations in the judiciary. So we have established some kind of a steady state. I suspect that I don't have to argue much to say that it has not really catapulted us to where we would have liked to be as a people. That may be a subjective appraisal, but I suspect that it is shared by many people. So when we say looking beyond the Republic, what is being suggested is that the partisanship, the factionalism that has characterized what we have done for the last 3 decades, can you put it aside a little bit and let us as citizens sit down and say, what do we need to do differently in the decades that lie ahead? When you ask me what's wrong with our mindset, I should probably respond by saying, how much time do you have? But let us simply say, if where we are is not where we would like to be, then fundamentally there's something that needs to be done about mindsets, because mindsets do not stand alone as an entity to be appraised. They are both a means and an end. You evaluate them, the very summation of your governance process reflects in mindsets, but at the same time, the nature of your mindsets also determines what your governance process will be like. So this is an effort to make an input, and Nakusa Bami has written 3 books on the subject, so she's as qualified as anyone else. But also the panelists, David Ofosudote and Kwame Sapon-Asiedu, all are people who have deep insights into this matter. And what they are then trying to explore is what are some of the changes at individual level, it's mindset. At a collective level, at scale, it becomes culture. So that really is the scrutiny that will be done on this event.
Right. Well, let's talk about what we're hoping will come out of this. Obviously, our audience tends to be the decision-making cross-section of our society. To your mind, what would you want such a person to walk away from this lecture with?
Well, first is a consensus around that where we are is not where we should be. And that if we continue the way that we are doing things, the likelihood that in the next 30 years we'll again be sitting down and having these conversations is very high. So as I have said before, this is a non-partisan platform, very clearly, and therefore we invite all the elements of the political spectrum to be present. They are all very welcome. There are not that many these days platforms that are like that. So that's the starting point, that everybody comes there. What do we do about this factionalism? What are the things that need to change in our educational system, in the space of our traditional rulers, in our faith systems, etc.? These are the things that she will be exploring. And we have always said that we are not people who are teaching in a Sunday school. What we're trying to do is to orchestrate a conversation. So we do not come at people with top-down positions. We throw something out there and we try to orchestrate a conversation that hopefully affects the mode of thinking of decision makers and makes people see that we need to change certain things. But by the same token, a democracy is not just about the leaders, it's also about the people, common people, the ordinary people, the masses, whatever it is that you want to call it. And if this succeeds in getting the conversation going among them, yes, we are on course for what we would like to achieve.
Yeah. If you just joined us, we've been talking to Yaw Nsako. No further introduction required. He's a very well-known voice on our platform, and we've been talking about the upcoming public lecture. The topic is Looking Beyond the Fourth Republic Towards Nation Building, the Case for Citizens' Mindset Revolution. Mr. Nsako, before you leave us, I guess the big question is what I think we'll end with. Can we change our mindsets?
For me, it's not a question of can. It's if we don't, there are existential implications. We know what is happening around us. We are unable to rescue our ecology, which is being devastated by galamsey. Our attitude, if you take it to time, productivity, we have not been able to secure the development that we thought would be a dividend of democracy. Our educational system is still in need of significant decolonization and needs to be molded to be more relevant to our society so that it improves the society. The things that we need to do are major. None of these can be done without enhancing mindsets or mindset revolution. It sounds novel to people when they hear it, but look at the big efforts that have been made at development in the global south. China, Deng Xiaoping had the enhanced mindsets. People have spoken about the new man. Lee Kuan Yew spoke a lot about mentalities. Superior achievement breeds respect, and so on and so forth. So this is a feature of all development turnarounds, that you have to reappraise your circumstances. It is the reason why Amilcar Cabral said the first element of a revolution is necessarily cultural. Because people are not able to acknowledge the difficulties and the circumstances that they face and articulate a new solution on the basis of deep understanding of the specific circumstances around them, the chances that they will succeed are almost nil. So I see this very much as one effort. I don't see this as that you just have a lecture and then suddenly you have a mindset revolution. It's one effort. One group of people. I hope that many others will also have similar conversations and that eventually we will get some momentum going. And we are extremely grateful to you guys, as when I say you guys, I mean Joy, as our partners, to be able to give it the needed publicity and propel it with the huge momentum that is required.
Yaw Nsako, I want to say a big thank you to you for getting us all excited about next week's lecture. We'll be talking a lot more about it in the coming days. But until we all come together for the next one, thank you. Thanks very much for your time.
Thank you, and have a great day.
There you go. All right. Listen, you have questions, you have issues, you have thoughts about the need for a mindset revolution. Use the hashtag JoySMS. Tell us what you're thinking. We'll share it with the world. Ray.
Now, in the National Reconciliation Commission's report, Section 4.81 on the profile of the Ghanaian reads, Ghanaians have always prided themselves on being loving, kind, hospitable, friendly, generous, and what have you. Whereas these assertions may be true, the unique experience of the National Reconciliation Commission are brought to the fore. The very negative attitudes of the same Ghanaian. Some of these are 1. Envy, 2. Greed, 3. Selfishness, 4. Ethnocentrism, 5. Sycophancy, 6. Lack of sensitivity, 7 cowardice, and they just group the others into other vices. The recommendation at the time was that we should take steps as a people to re-engineer a thinking that is nation first in orientation, but also eschews vices like cowardice, selfishness, greed, and the very things that prompt us to not care about our neighbors or do right by people if we get political power, and forget that this whole concept of democracy and nationhood and nation state is a concept that if you do not put in systems like justice, like fairness, to ensure that it's properly implemented, you will not get anywhere. Dr. K.Y. Amwaku in the year 2011 did a lecture at Legon. The title was Whether Ghana's Democracy Was Yielding Its Dividends. The declaration in 2011 was that it was not. Today, Kojo, you will not depart from the same declaration. No. I think part of the problem, a chunk of that, is a certain mindset which is founded on these so-called negative values.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's important that we have lectures like this. Not just this, but very soon. In fact, on Friday, we're having an important intellectual exercise talking about whether Ghana should be looking east or west. We'll be hearing from very seasoned speakers like Yawan Sako, who will be participating, alongside Professor H. Kwesi Prempeh.
We have failed in the quest to look west. We have Westerners without development. We have failed. Hopefully, when we look east, things will get better.
Well, that
Some
seems
you agree,
to be,
right?
That
yes,
seems
the
to be
progressive trend
that
should
seems
be.
There are many who feel the same
We
way.
are communal people.
There
at
are
the
many
core.
who feel the same way. I in fact,
Any system that guarantees that people should exploit others should not be ones that we should happy with.
there are many who
It
feel
is
the
the we
same
feeling
way.
that matters.
But when you say
Justice and fairness.
When you say East, do you mean China or Russia?
No, not necessarily. And I think that it's the ideologies that matter. I think that that's the most important part. The ideologies have not changed over time. And I was having this conversation with Professor Akina Pasoya. Essentially, people can adopt ideologies to improve them over time. And in fact, Kuma used to talk about scientific socialism. Others said it was a movement away from the regular socialism that we had dealt with. Recently, there are new Marxists who are of a different thinking that people are to talk about. Kojian, I do not think we have spent quality time enough in this country. We've been liberated. We've gone through SMCs. We've gone through all the various feeling and up and but sometimes when we count our very goodness, we mention a coma. Sometimes others will repeat a champion as the very things they see around, from the Dansumans straight down to the what they call it, other buildings in the country and the development we found, from the operation feed yourself and all the other things. If we are being truthful to ourselves, a certain thinking that a Ghanaian can do good, a Ghanaian should care about their neighbor, fundamentally, one that is not exploitative, one that does not merely say that we are getting the money because we have worked hard for it, as if they woke up one morning and did great exploits more than any other person and did so. One that cares about fairness and justice in society. That is that society. And mostly those societies, they lean, if you want to look, if you use the Scandinavian example, they lean slightly to the left. I mean, we have reached the point where many people will never encourage communism, but we are talking about a tilt towards the left in a prudent way. And I submit to you that your political parties in this republic have failed woefully to not only be inclined ideologically properly, but they have failed to even live up to the things they say they are.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Indeed. I think I'm 100% behind you on that. Ghanaian political parties, they have kind of scammed us when it comes to ideology, right? Because you've got capitalist parties doing free SHS. Then you've got socialist or whatever, sort of center-left political parties selling all kinds of, things to the private sector. So I've got to say that they've kind of scammed us a little bit. But I want to even look beyond that to the simple issues of foreign policy. Okay, the simple matter of who is our friend, who shares interests with us. They say we should not have permanent friends, we should have permanent interests. And you are right about our long history with the West. Okay, it has brought us to where we are today. Are we happy with where we are today? Okay, so if we want to look to the East, what are the risk factors there? Because I'm sure when the West was coming, we liked how they looked.
Yeah.
So at the moment, we probably like how the East looks, but have we looked at the risk factors? When Russia comes along and says, I will deal with you regardless of your regime, we don't care what you are doing. You are abusing human rights. We don't care. In fact, we'll come and help you. We'll give you military assistance. We'll give you military weapons, whatever. In exchange, we'll come and take your resources. Are we okay with how China is doing it? They say they are doing the Belt and Road Initiative. So they'll come and build whatever you need built. But you don't own it yet. If you like, default. Before you know it, you owe them a port. You owe them a harbor. Plus, they are not going to really help you when it comes to dealing with their citizens who are misbehaving in your borders, who are destroying your ecology. So, what are the risk factors of looking to the east? Is it safe? What should we do to build into these deals some protection for Ghana so that we end up being beneficiaries, not exploited parties? So this debate is very important. And the people who will speak, I think we've got the best people. We've got Professor H. Kwesi Prempeh, got Yao Graham, Dr. Yao Graham. We've got Yao Nsako. Bright Simmons will be participating. We've got Mavis Owusu Jemfi, who is the current head of ACET, A-C-E-T.
African Center for Economic Transformation.
That's them. And a wealth of information from there. We've got Professor Priscilla Chumesi for still my favorite econs professor. She'll be joining as well, bringing the economic, concepts to this conversation. It's rich. I just cannot wait for it to get started on Friday. Friday, 6 p.m. on Joy News.
Wonderful.
Stay with us. We'll be back after these.
Usually, we get special treatment only on our birthday. But imagine getting a special package every single day. That's what AT's Daily Deals gives you. You get unique voice and data deals exclusive to you. What's even better is it's affordable, reliable, and available. Start experiencing AT's Daily Deals. Dial *533# today and every single day. When you do, you'll unlock exclusive data and voice packages valid for 24 hours. Come on, people, jump on the AT Daily Deals train. When you're with dealer now. Dial *533# now and access awesome data and voice deals only from AT. Life is simple.
From the producers of The Gods Are Not to Blame comes another theatrical marvel.
A deformity. It's a deformity.
In honor of Professor Martin Owusu, dive deep into the heart of Ghanaian theater as Image Bureau, in partnership with April Communications and the National Theater, presents The Legend of Akusika.
That orphan who killed her mother and destroyed her own father.
Live at the National Theater on June 1st, 2nd, 8th, and 9th at 4 p.m. and 8 p.m. each day. Tickets selling now at 200 cities only at imagebureaugh.com or dial *714*11*21#. The Legend of Akusika, supported by the Ghana Tourism Authority, Knee Plans, Car Rentals, MGL Logistics, IPMC, Joy FM, and proudly brought to you by Stanbic Bank, Telecel, and the National Lottery Authority. The Legend of Akusika.
It's 25 years of music excellence, 25 years of creating and celebrating legends. Join us as we celebrate a quarter century of the Telecel Ghana Music Awards Festival. Saturday, 1st June at the Grand Arena from 7 p.m. It's the ultimate night of music, fashion, and unforgettable performances. Performing live, Stoneboy, Kwame Eugene, King Promise, Mr. Drew, Nasir, Amarado, King Paluta, Afia, Amare, Team Eternity, and many more. Limited tickets available for 500 CDs Premium and 700 CDs VIP. For VVIP seats, call 050-1288-520. The 25th Telecel Ghana Music Awards is powered by Charterhouse with support from TV3, Guinness, Captain Morgan, Close Up, British Council, Joy FM, and sponsored by
Telecel, connecting energies.
Dive into a new era of news consumption with myjoyonline.com, your go-to destination for cutting-edge journalism, giving you the most credible stories from business to politics and from sports to entertainment. Myjoyonline.com introduces an upgraded news website meticulously designed to empower you with an enriched browsing experience like never before. Experience the future of news browsing with myjoyonline.com.
It's here again. Your heroes, our heroes, the impact makers in our communities. For the finalist recognition and award, here is your verdict per your nomination. From the Eastern Regional town of Noka, we have Eunice Esiedua Ejepong for her impact on education and volunteerism. The people of Donkokrom, Afram Plains, and Salt Pond also nominated Dr. Kwame Sakwa Edu for his immense contribution to rural livelihood empowerment. We also have Reverend Sister Jacinta Ikwiakwachiwa Osei for her selflessness in sustaining and promoting community welfare in Achim Aprade, also in the Eastern region. Andrew Ejanim won the hearts of people in Sampa in the Buna region for his contribution to education and ICT. For women's empowerment and girl child education in Tamale, Rhoda Kadwa Wedam etches her name in the history of the northern region. In the Greater Accra region, we have Nicholas Kofi of Medina for education and social welfare. Gloria Ladi Adakrugu is hailed by the people of Inyinem in the eastern region for her outstanding care and passion for education among children of school-going age. Joseph Maujom receives loud applause also in the eastern region for providing safe water to deal, among others, with water, sanitation, and hygiene-related matters. And last but not least, we have Dr. Joel Dua Afi from Kukwom in the Asunafo district of the Ahafo region. Join us live on Joy News and Joy 99.7 FM as we celebrate these extraordinary individuals. Joy News Impact Makers Awards 2024 is brought to you by McDan Foundation, Gold Key Properties Limited, DBS Industries, and First National Bank.
Coffee in your cup and Joy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
Allah, today they will show us either the dam or the money. Who did they pay the money to and what did that person give us in exchange? Where is the money?
This is unacceptable.
Some Chinese company was given the contract. Where are they? Where are they and where's the money? Someone knows the answer. The person is quietly listening to us.
Who is supervising this
Quietly
project?
listening to us. Quietly listening to
supervising the
Parliament.
project?
Quietly listening. But you know the answer. Look, we're coming back to this. We're not done. This is the Super Morning Show on Joy. Independent, fearless, credible. Yejiinska.
Coffee in your cup and Joy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
You're welcome back. It's 9:26, and look, I mean, can there be anything more baffling than a project for which money has been paid? Clearly not once, because the final payment was $11.9 million. So money has been paid not once. We've seen budget allocations to this project, yet there is nothing, zip, zero, nada to show for it. What a curious situation. But you see, the story is told much better by those who've been paying attention to it. First, let's hear from Piak.
The question is, I thought probably before payments are made, contractors present certificates. Because when you get to Pwalugu, there's nothing there. There's not even a pole. There's not even a signboard. And if the contractor is taking $11 million, there's nothing. There is no even a what do we call it? Like a container. You can't even see the project site. So what certificate was presented before this money was paid? That's my question. I want to know how that money was paid.
Yes, he will answer.
I think the amount you are referring to was paid 21, not 2022. And the auditors would have to tell us because they must have cited their documentations before they wrote this report. The Auditor General, yeah. So maybe they can explain.
Auditors, could you help us out over here? It says final payment. Now, the honorable member is saying that there's nothing at that site. I'm sure when you did the audit, you saw something.
Honorable Chair, Controller instructed them to pay, and they paid. We are not aware whether the project has been completed or there's nothing ongoing.
Yes, sir.
Chairman, I'm not happy with the response from the auditors, because as part of the audit, they simply don't verify payment regularities. They do in situ inspection of projects. So yes, you may be at the headquarters, but the regional officers who are closer to the project could have gone to site to ascertain that not merely paying for the project on paper, but the project has actually been delivered.
By now, the project should have been completed and commissioned. We have received numerous reports indicating that no work is being done. And so we are here to witness for ourselves the state of the construction. We've engaged the paramount chief, we've engaged the community, and we are here ourselves to see for ourselves the status of the work. I can confirm to you that so far, almost $12 million has been paid to the contractor. At today's exchange rate of about 16 cedi, that translates to about 192 million Ghana cedis. And as you can see, nothing, and I mean nothing, is being done here. This project can generate 60 megawatts of hydropower, 50 megawatts of solar power, and irrigate thousands and thousands of lands for rice production and other crops. But more importantly, it will serve as a bulwark and as a buffer to ensure that we do not have the perennial flooding that we suffer with water coming up north. We would activate all the parliamentary processes to retrieve that amount of money, almost 200 million cedis, that has been dashed to this contractor. Somebody must be held liable. Somebody must be held accountable. 200 million cedis is no small money. $12 million can do a lot in this country. And so we would use every legitimate means, every legal means, to retrieve the money and punish those who have caused this crime, financial crime, and financial loss to the state.
I will start also to find a contractor.
Great.
The parliament that I'm a part of, and Jinapua is a part of, we find a contractor and begin to get the proper committee to look into this matter, because it is, if it is true, embarrassing, and we are bleeding the nation if somebody can just put it away $12 million US dollars and he's not even apply the monies to a very critical project of consequence to this country.
Je suis arrivé. Qu'est-ce que la nation soit sur les Ghana? Arrêtez le babadage.
Is it okay if I do this birthday wish now before I forget? It's very important. It's for Aisha Ibrahim. It was sent to me at dawn, and I'm supposed to read it word for word.
But we wish Aisha.
Happy
birthday. We wish Aisha happy birthday.
No, but this one is from someone in particular.
Okay. All right,
says I should read the word for
I endorse your reading of it.
Permit me, it's important.
No problem.
It says, Happy birthday, Aisha Ibrahim of Multimedia. The day I met you, my life truly began. With you, I've experienced good times. I've learned about life and grown as a man. Loving you is the only thing that makes my life worth living. I can't wait to continue making memories with you for the rest of our lives. There is so much more to our story, and through the ups and downs, together, the story will have a happy ending, with us holding hands together in eternity. The world might call me crazy, but I'm crazy to be crazy about you. Happy birthday, my beautiful, smart, and adorable queen. I am deeply and hopelessly in love with you. From Jacob. From Jacob.
Ah, okay.
Okay. Wana money?
Yes.
Oga de chopam. Fuka fuka. Okay, let's talk about this. Where's the dam? Where's the money? I mean, I don't understand. But I certainly want to hear from you. Okay, so in a minute, we'll open the phone lines because I want to ask you what you think about this Pwalugu Dam project, touted as the biggest investment of government in the north, in the history of Ghana. Not just the Fourth Republic, but Ghana. $1 billion to build a dam. A dam that would provide hydroelectric power, that would provide clean water, that would save farmland from flooding. A dam that was supposed to be the solution to several problems, provide irrigation for farming. Several problems were to be solved in the north by this dam. Not a hole has been dug. Not a peg has been planted. Nothing. Yet, a final payment of $11.9 million has been cited with no vouchers, nothing to show work done. But the payment has been made. Auditors say a controller has paid. So, end of story. I want to know what you think. Ken is in East Legon. Hi, Ken. Good morning.
Good morning, Kojo. How are you?
We are well. Thank you very much for calling us.
It's really a sad day if you ask me. And I ask myself, is it really the president that we all had so much hope in? Is it really the Nana Addo Dankwa that we all had so much hope in? That now we have a situation where you can't find even a pin on a land, yet payment has been made. A word of caution to the vice president. He should rather help us, get this money, rather than trying to engage, the former president in a debate. I think that would help us. That would solve a lot of problems. Is that okay? He should help us take our money back. Because this is a project that the president and the vice president went to supervise, inaugurating whatever, what the sword cutting or whatever it is. And now you have money just dished away, just like that, in the name of what? Project. And you have people sitting down saying we just paid because we were asked to pay. And I ask myself, are these really educated people? Are these really educated people? God have mercy on this country. Good morning.
Good morning, Ken, and thanks again for calling. You can call us too, 0302-216-541, 055-1111-997. We're talking about the Pwalugu Dam. I mean, we mentioned it, but it's a figment of our imagination, because even after making payments for it, including almost $12 million final payment, there's nothing there. Nothing. Daniel is in Kaswa. Hi, Daniel. Good morning.
Hi, good morning, Kojo, and good morning to your team.
Yeah.
Listening to you this morning, I get the impression that we are all lost as to how the payment was done or who authorized the payment. Is that the case? Don't we have people who are responsible for the public purse? That payment, didn't it come from ministries or the ministry responsible for the dam? Why is it difficult to trace? We should hold people responsible. We don't talk in general terms. We can narrow this to some particular people or persons. We shouldn't be talking like that and giving leeway for people to escape accountability. There's no way 12 million can be released from government coffers without somebody signing for it. The dam is under a particular ministry, or is it a special project? If it's a special government project, then somebody is in charge. We shouldn't be doing as if we are fowls that have no heads or something. There are people in charge. Didn't we vote for people? The president, didn't he appoint people into places? Is the dam not under a particular ministry or agency or something? So we are all lost as to how the payment was done, who authorized the payment, and what kind of country are we building? We should be straight with issues, Kojo. Thank you.
Thank you, Daniel. Let's go to airport to talk to Yao. Hi, Yao. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Yeah, just a quick one. I think people are a bit fixated about physical things. Anybody who knows anything about projects know that you have consultancy, you may have design drawings, you could have mobilization. So not going to see anything on the site, that's physical thing, does not mean that nothing has been done. There could be design drawings, there could be consultancy. So let us get away from this. There is nothing on the site, so money has been taken. Let us get into the real issues. What has been done? Yesterday on your program, we found out that $30,000 had been paid for community engagement through that doctor who was interviewed in the, I think, the 6 o'clock news or something by the ladies. So let's move away from there is nothing there. We can't see one building and all that. No. The projects, if you want to do a project, there's a design stage, there's consultancy services and all that. So let's get into the details. But I don't think this should be very difficult to find. We know the name of the contractor, is government who appointed them. We can find all these details.
But that's still the same issue. You are saying we should move away from the issue, but what you are saying is the same issue, isn't it?
Issues. I say the fixation on physical things, that there is nothing on the site. That's what I'm talking about.
What does final payment mean, Yao?
Final payment. Yes. The value of that project is close to $1 billion. So if 12 million has been paid, how would that be final payment?
Well, that's what it's called. That's what it's recorded as final payment.
Description, because you know that the value of that project is close to $1 billion. So 12 million cannot be final payment. If 12 million is final payment, then the project is complete and we should be benefiting from it.
Precisely, which is why we should ask about the physical evidence. Thank you, Yao. Okay, let's go to University of Ghana. Here's a Jerry. Hi, Jerry. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. I hope all is well with you.
Yes, we're fine. Thanks.
Okay, thank you very much for the opportunity. So, I've been listening to you right from the outset of the program, and I've been staggered. I feel staggered upon hearing this particular, story that you just heard. But the challenge I have with us Ghanaians is that when issues of this nature pops up, and we are all trying to deliberate on it, trying to express our opinions about it and how to find an optimal panacea to the challenge, there is this kind of idiosyncrasy of making the whole thing political. And in most cases, I've realized that the people who have perpetrated, that alleged crime, rather find a very comfortable way of sleeping somewhere. But we rather discuss the politician. Someone came, and I usually don't do that. Someone came and was like, is it the president we knew? Yes, the president is supposed to protect the public purse. But there were people who sanctioned this transaction. Where are those people, first of all? The contractor himself, who supposedly or allegedly, has collected this money and has never applied the money to the very contract that he was given. And I believe there were terms of the contract, conditions or clauses in that contract that he was given. Did he fulfill it? If he didn't, what is the sanction that has to be applied? If there is one, why don't we apply that sanction? Instead of always trying to politicize issues of national interest. And for me, I find it very awkward when the issues of this nature comes and people are trying to politicize it instead of looking for a better way or solution to the challenge. That's my issue. But I think that for me, those who supervised or superintended over this particular contract must be brought to book, because We cannot live in a country where taxpayers are always paying money and there is no confidence in the tax system, because when you pay the money, you don't know how the money is being executed judiciously in order for you to also feel gratified as a taxpayer. That is the challenge I have, because if we continue doing this, there will be a time where people will not be emboldened, people will not be encouraged to pay tax. And I think we must, as a country, try as much as possible, as much as we can, to make sure that we clamp down on people who always try to, dissipate and squander the state funds at the expense of the ordinary Ghanaian.
Yeah, point well made. Thank you so much, Jerry from UG. Okay, let's go to Pram. Hi, Shem. How are you?
Hi, Kojo. How are you? I'm fine.
A long time. Oh, we are existing.
I do. Sometimes I just don't want to call because the message, other people would say it, and sometimes you feel you must say the message one time, like say it and say it again.
Yeah.
Now, the whole country is a crime scene. We all bear testament to this. The solution, right? The usual culprit to this is obviously MPP and NDC. What is the solution? Come 2024, let no Ghanaian go and vote for these same people, but expect them to be better at stealing or to be best at doing something we all know we didn't vote for them to do. Now, come 2024, our only reset option is to push these two to the side. Any person that says it's impossible should go and think about Kwame Nkrumah gaining independence for us in 1957 when it was an impossibility back then. Any person that says it's impossible should cast his or her mind back to 2020 elections when Ghanaians voted when it came to members of parliament, almost in the middle. No pollster saw it coming. That is the same way we should do with this coming election. Don't go and stand there. Look, the presidency is our highest office. That is the place where things are done. If a president comes and isn't able to execute something, we can't simply give him a second chance to come and attempt at refixing. The presidency is not November, December remedial exams. That a so-called President Mahama will try to attempt to come and redo what he did wrong. Or Baumia, who is at the helm of affairs now. You are the vice president, for God's sake. If you can't do the job, resign. Go and create your own political party. Let us have hope in these leaders. But currently, as it stands, any person that is still vying, any person that is still wearing politically colored underpants, that wants to still go and vote MPP and NDC, you yourself, you are misguided. You yourself, you are looking forward to Ghana to become like this again, and then you will go and sit down somewhere and say that I'm mining a but you forget that you put these people in position. Let us vote for independent candidates when it comes to MP. If your MP isn't working, he's not functioning, kick him out. Presidential, let's not even give it to MPP and NDC. Look, that is the only way we can reset the system, because these news headlines, they keep on repeating itself. They are repetitive. Today we hear of Japan, today we hear of this, today we hear of Airbus scandal, bus branding, bus kekayako to air brand keke. What for Riska? How? So until we the people say it's enough of these two, let us just see the other options. And let's stop thinking that we need a president who is an Einstein to no. At least our first reset is to push these people away. If the 4 years, whoever we put there is not really delivering, we can change it again.
Shem with the fire all the way from Pram. Please use the fire to grill some more rabbit for us as well. But yeah, interesting points made there. Do you agree or disagree? Share your thoughts with us. Call us 0302-216-541 055 1111 997. Kofi is in Kumasi. Hi, Kofi. Good morning.
Good morning, Kojo. Handsome Kojo.
Hey, handsome Kofi. Long time.
Long time.
How's everything?
But we did. We did.
Talk to us.
Whether we like it or not, we are here. Suffering. High condition of the high living condition. We have nothing to say. But Kojo, if a contract is awarded to a contractor and the contractor does not execute the contract, but money has been paid to the contractor, whose duty is it to ensure or to check whether or not the contractor has executed the contract? This somebody who awarded the contract to the contractor was also appointed by the president. And so if the president has been entrusted in his hands all the finances or the economy in the country, and so if the contractor has been awarded a contract, he has been paid, but no work has been done. Whose duty is it?
Whose duty is it indeed? I think we have time for one more call, and then we'll read a few of your tweets as well. Kwekwando is calling us from Dansuman. Hi, Kweku. Good morning.
Hello.
Oh dear. Kweku, are you there?
Yes. Good morning, and good morning to your listeners.
Indeed. Thank you for calling.
This story is very sad because last year I flew into Tamale for the first time and landed in the rainy season. It looked so beautiful because of the rains. Every farmer had arranged their fields. So as you are landing, you saw the clear patterns of fields that have been prepared and the green grass and plants growing. And I said to myself, so this is the miracle that can happen when the rains come in the north. So these projects that are supposed to be dams are so vital to transforming the north, literally. And yet if you see such an example of waste and the plunder of the taxpayers' money, Ghanaians need to be very, very, very serious about our leadership, and we need to think about our children. Every parent is passionate about their children, and so if we equate the kind of future that we're going to bequeath our children with the values that we are doing today, that will guide us in the kind of leadership we need. We need good leadership in this land, and those who have eaten this money must be prosecuted. They must be prosecuted so that an example is set, and the money that is supposed to provide infrastructure for all to enjoy must be cherished and kept in its integrity. Thank you very much. Please, at the end of this year, people should vote wisely. Vote wisely for sound leadership. Thank you very much. Long live Ghana.
Thank you, Kweku. Thanks for speaking passionately on that. Yeah, we appreciate you and all the other callers today. Okay, after a record 13 runs of Ola Rotimi's The Gods Are Not to Blame, Image Bureau, April Communications, and the National Theatre have reconvened for another theatrical adventure. This June, dive deep into the heart of Ghanaian theatre as Na Ashoko makes her directorial debut with The Legend of Akushika, an honor to the writer, Professor Martin Owusu. Book a seat now for a mind-blowing dramatic experience with some of the finest talents in the business. Mauli Semevo, Andrew Tando Adote, Edina Matachi, Elvis Crystal, Arnold Asamoah-Bedu, and for the very first time on stage, Adoma. Come, let's celebrate the legendary Professor Martin Owusu on Saturday the 1st, Sunday the 2nd, Saturday the 8th, and Sunday the 9th of June, 4 p.m. and 8 p.m. each night at the National Theatre. Tickets are available for only 200 Ghana cedis at imagebureaugh.com. You can also dial star 714 star 11 star 21 hash. The Legend of Akushika, supported by the Ghana Tourism Authority, Knee Plants Car Rentals, MGL Logistics, Joy FM, Hits, Joy Prime, Daily Guide, Graphic Communications Group, and proudly brought to you by Stanbic Bank, Telecel, and the National Lottery Authority. The Legend of Akushika. Theatre doesn't get better than this.
Now it's time to applaud the heroes in our midst. It's time to recognize and celebrate selflessness, dedication, and patriotism. It's the second edition of the Joy News Impact Makers Awards. Make a date with us in June as we honor and showcase these outstanding individuals, encouraging them to continue their incredible work for Mother Ghana. Let's celebrate national development starting at the local community level. Joy News Impact Makers Awards, celebrating ordinary people making extraordinary impact. The Joy News Impact Makers Awards 2024 is brought to you by MacDam Foundation, Gold Key Properties Limited, DBS Industries, and First National Bank. The venue and the date for the awards will be communicated in due course, so stay tuned. I'll be giving you regular updates. Could you get that? Yeah. Probably. I almost.
Yeah.
Actually, recommended or nominated you. Almost.
Almost there, nearly. But
for your unseen qualities.
My unseen?
Yes.
My qualities are seen. All right. Now, accessing super reliable healthcare should be the topmost priority for you and your family. That is why Muti Plus, powered by MTN, is giving you just that today. For a subscription fee of just 25 Ghana cedis a month, paid by Momo, you can sign on to a health subscription plan that gets you access to unlimited in-store consultations with qualified healthcare professionals and over 160 covered medications and tests at participating pharmacies in the Ablekuma, Sakaman, Dansuman, Mamprobi, and Kaswa townships. My favorite part is that there is a dedicated nurse at the Muti pharmacy who can teleconference a doctor when you need it so that you can access the best consultation services. And to get a great product like this, all you have to do is download the Ayoba app and sign up today with your Momo account. Okay, so you sign up with your Momo account and you're in there. Take charge of your health conveniently and affordably. Sign up for Muti Plus, powered by MTN today.
Now, Ghana, are you ready for the biggest football night? The heat Sefer rep your jersey. The clock is ticking and the heat is getting intense as we head towards the UEFA Champions League final. Which, teams are going to make the finals this year? Who will lift the ultimate trophy? Who will seize the glory? Wear your favorite club jersey and join us at the Aviation Social Center on the 1st of June, that's Saturday, for the 13th edition of the heat Sefer rep your jersey from 10 a.m. till you drop. There will be lots of fun, excitement, entertainment, activities as a sports quiz, 5-a-side soccer, e-game contest, I'll beat Kojo to it, and many more with amazing prizes to be won. You don't want to miss this climax of football's greatest story in grand style on a giant screen. And follow us on social media platforms like with the hashtag HitsRepYourJersey24. Now, the Hit Sefer Rep Your Jersey is supported by Joy Sports and Joy Prime TV and sponsored by Soccer Bet, your best bet for sports betting, Heineken, Share the Passion, National Petroleum Authority, Jama Soap, your partner for clean clothes, Syntex Tank, a strong, a tough, Franco Trading Enterprise, still from Peugeot from Silver Star Auto, and Citizen Sports Mall.
Nice one. All right. So, KingdomStoreOnline.com is that one portal that everybody wants to check out at least once a day to see the very best of stationery, office essentials, equipment, and furniture from Kingdom Books and Stationery. You can pay via Momo across all networks when you see something and like it. And of course, they will deliver for free if you live in Accra or Tema. Terms and conditions do apply. At Kingdom, quality and affordability are their hallmarks. All right, well, listen, it's been one of those. It's been quite good. It's been very interesting. We're definitely going to dig and find more information for you on this Pwalugu Dam project. We're not going to let it pass, okay? Simple questions. Look, what was this final payment for? Is it for pre-contract? Is that the phase that they are making final payments for? What are the deliverables for that phase? And where are they? Okay, what are the who are the contractors? We know it's a Chinese company. Who are the consultants who would have approved these payments? What is the scope of the project? What exactly are we expected to have by now, 2024, for a project that was commissioned in 2019? Where should we be right now?
For 4 years.
Yes. Where should we be right now? Even the camp that they set up has been removed. So are we going forward or backward with this project? Okay, we'll find out what amounts have been dedicated to each phase of this project. Where is that money coming from? How much has been paid so far? And this great promise of the biggest investment in the north, what has become of it? We will get you all the necessary answers right here on the Super Morning Show. But until then, of course, we know you'll stay with us. Keep listening to Joy. We're back tomorrow with more on the show. My name is Kojo Yankson. I'm the morning man.
Raymond Dakwa.